Oh, that warrior got warrior got all right. Hebrew Israelites coming week in and week out. Cross on the downfall of America. First and foremost, going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Going to give double, peace, blessing, salutation, throw up, double honors. Yep. And peace, blessing, salutation to the Aki, for elect, few Akbar tuning in. And again, we come in another week, to uplift our power, let our people know, edify through the spirit of Yahushua, to let our people know what's to come, what's to hope for, repent always, because this is the time where, we got to get ourselves together. We got to really learn what's the outcome of this place and what's about to happen. So you won't fall for the tricks, the wiles, Satan, so-called white man, because he's leading people into destruction. And really, this whole misconception is the devil is going to win. The devil has power. The devil's going to destroy you. But ultimately, this wrath is about to come to America in the four corners. Is going to be the wrath of our power, the one that made all things, made everything. And through the spirit of Yahweh, we are out here to forewarn our people. So for you Negro, Latino, Hispanic, Native American, West Indian, it's high time to wake up out of sleep, to get your way, get your mind, your choose discernment, the way you walk, and all of that out of this white man's society, to really seek for the real truth that's out there. You can give me a revelation. Can I get a precept real quick? I want to go to Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, real quick. Pops up. We're living in those times, man. I think they just came out and said that they only got $60 billion left, or basically, cash is running out. I think they just came up with they just had a board. Basically, I think they're trying to basically, I guess they're basically saying they're not going to push the debt anymore. Yeah. So, they're basically just going to shut down these accounts, man. No more bailout. They're going to actually withhold a certain amount of funds that you're not going to be able to get your money out of your bank account. Yep. So, that fall, that great collapse is coming. And the people here, with that great pride, that ego, you can't take the shortcut, you can't take the low road. It's going to catch you blindside. You got to go. This is Ezekiel 3:17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. And just go to your nearest Google, type in watchman, type in the high post, high tower. That's what we're doing. But use some visual, because we're not. Yes, we are here on the corner, on the streets, but that we're really the one that's on the watchman, alerting and telling our people, warning our people what's to come. Yeah. Because Jake has been blindsided. Jake has been led to the slaughter, just like sheep. We're trying to lead the sheep back to the rightful owner. But Jake is showing that they want their owner to continue to be Esau. Got it? It says, therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me, like you was going into earlier. We're out here to warn our people from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, we're out here to warn our people of the things that are about to take place, man, because the Most High Yahweh, he's about to visit this earth, which he made. So we're warning you from the Lord that if you don't repent and get right, that the Lord is going to destroy you, man. You got it, brother. I'm just so you whatever how you say it. Just like when I was living in Puerto Rico, you have millions that live in that island, and they always, it's known as Welfare Island. There's no jobs. We all know what Esau did. He took the land, took the resources out of it. But you have a lot of so-called, Puerto Ricans out there, different people out there. My point, I used to always see these college kids out there going to school. And I used to always, just you ponder. I knew the truth when I was out there. So I used to just like, yo, what are y'all gonna do? Because you got this small island. You can go around Puerto Rico within 24 hours.
That's what I'm saying. They said like those islands. You know, when you're oppressed in those islands, you're almost like in almost like a low level prison still. Because it ain't like America or these different countries where you could venture off to Texas, you could go out to Alaska, Canada, California. You could venture out to another place where it's not as bad in that particular city that you're in. Puerto Rico, man, where you gonna go? If you stuck there, unless you come upon some money or some type of come up, you're not gonna be able to get on a boat or a plane. You know what I'm saying? You damn sure ain't swimming nowhere. You know, to get out of that particular area, man. You know,
that's very rare. You get a sum of money
God.
In that island.
Exactly.
Now let's move it over to America, where it's known as a land of corrupt, greed, murder, rob, oppression. Now we understand it's an illusion that you can go, get some government assistance, go to Texas, you go down south, you up north, you go get you a nice little cheap home down south. Yeah, go to Florida maybe, go to the beach. If you live in Cali, you can go to another state. So the illusion is you got so much opportunity left here. You set up your own business, OnlyFans, whatever. There's so much I think access and doors seem
prosperity, right,
prosperity.
Right. Yep.
Doors are shut down. We were letting our people know when this place shuts down and when they knock out the cash, then they put that object in that mark that they want to chip everybody. But it's all about control and power. Yeah. You're either gonna be for Yahweh Yahweh, you're gonna be for the devil. Yeah. This whole infrastructure. Babylon, great, bro.
Hey, yeah, like you're saying, hey, when they shut down the cash, that's your ass. You know? Because the majority of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans gonna take that chip, man. You know? So that's gonna be your ass, like it says in the Revelation 14th chapter, man. You know, there's no repenting that. I got a quick precept real quick. Going into what you was talking about at the beginning, it says this is Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom cries without, she uttereth her voice in the street.
In the streets, because see, one thing about us, we're not paid off. We understand, we have to do this for our own sake. We have to do this for our Lord. It's like just like Yahweh Shah made a sacrifice. We have to make a sacrifice as well. So we're not paid off. We understand through this is how we get mercy and grace and salvation. So this is not for our own. I mean, this is for our own good. Yeah. There's been a strict order for us to come out there. Yeah. So this is what we have to do. Right? This is not for our own belly. It's not for no own lucra's sake. However, lucra's sake. Yeah. It's not for no infectious mind.
If I may say, we're doing this for our people.
That's right.
You know, the Lord says in Ezekiel that He's going to require the blood at our hands. You know, if we have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and don't do something with it.
So we had the mind of Edges. We had the mind of Yahweh Shah. Just like Yahweh Shah said, they took the multitude of angels. He took the state of his fellow men. To give us, to show us, leave us an example to live in this present world.
It says, she cried in the chief place of concourse in the opening of the gates, like it was going into, the watchmen, going into the ancient watchmen of the cities. They would be on the high towers that were surrounding the city, give an outlook and give warning when the enemy was coming, man. All right. Well, the same thing with the men that Yahweh Shai set up all over the four quarters of the earth. We're at the opening of the gates, man, of the cities, man. Warning you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, is what is gonna take place on the earth, man. Okay, we're telling you what the MOTV is, man. We're going into the prophecies. We're telling you how you're supposed to be carrying yourself according to the scriptures, man. But a lot of our people ain't listening, man. You know what I'm saying? We're giving you warning from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and a lot of our people can care less. They're too wrapped up in this world, man. But soon they're gonna find out. You got it, buddy. Right.
Because again, you've been given philosophies through the devil. And he hits you at all angles. And through the fake, illusion of the Christian church, these false leaders, everybody's been paid off, these fake celebrities, which is all, juiced in as teach the wine of Babylon. So now you people think you got so many options and doors to run to. But the doors are, the options you have is shortly closing.
You want that he that overcometh? This is Revelation 21 and verse.
Hold on, give me that.
Go ahead, bro.
The book of Romans, chapter 12, 1 through 3. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh.
Yeah, by the mercy, because we have a grace period going on. The Lord has given us His truth, which is a miracle, and we're out here to understand why we're here. The outcome. We got to understand that Esau's transgressions are going to reach the heavens, but he's eventually going to be taken down, put in slavery for 1,000 years, and eventually obliterated from the face of the earth. But you understand the will of the Lord has to stand first. So what you're seeing is, the lies that the so-called white man has put on the whole world are being broken down by the truth. And that's why we are the problem. The thing about it, we still have to be out here to make our,
Calling election sure.
Yep, that's right. You got it, bro.
That you may present your bodies in living sacrifice.
So again, it's a lot. Basically, the Lord has given us a cheat code, and that this the password to live out here, to how to manage yourself in the truth, how to walk while you're in this truth, how to walk amongst brothers, how to be in order, to learn, grow, to use that in the finance. More so than just talking and walking. Right. I mean, so just talking, you have to walk it as well.
Yeah. And with that passcode, just so I can cut you off, with that passcode, like the brother's going into, hey man, the Lord can have you forget that password, man. He could have you forget that passcode. That's why we got to constantly pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to keep this spirit upon us, to keep this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in us, man, to keep us fighting, for us to keep the faith, because the Lord could easily have you, forget, hey, in the world, you make a passcode to an email account, or a certain site, and all of a sudden one day you just forget your passcode. You're like, damn, what? Man, it was
even better. You got the GTA play, right? And if you had $6 on you, you got that less one.
That's your ass.
That's your ass. Especially
you trying to put it all quick.
Hey, I don't know if folks know good about the three. Yeah, I said $6, and they jumped on that goddamn tank. They had that fast M16. And she said, "You got it 2 seconds, man."
Yep.
So, and if you didn't remember that that less wanted cheat code, that was your ass, man.
Yeah.
So the thing about it, hey, the Lord can really, quickly zap you from knowing anything, and that could, be a mark for you, because it tells you it was better that you didn't even know the truth.
Right.
And the thing about it, and even on the whole nutshell, the Lord even has it now that there's no more club for Jake sin. So there's only 2 options for you, man. Either for Yahushua, or you're gonna be Esau, and that's ultimately going to lead into the sword, the plague, the famine, or the nukes. Got it?
Holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service.
It tells you, give me Psalms 5.
I got you.
It's like, I think like 10. It talks about the Lord has no flesh with wickedness.
So Psalms 5:1, or so you want to talk about?
Yep. So that 4 with a good, you know the 12.
This is Psalms chapter 5, verse 4. For thou art not a power that hath pleasure in wickedness.
So the Lord is not with America. So we understand that everything that America does goes against the scriptures. All the laws, the statutes, commandments. They let you believe that this is a Christian empire, backed by morals, standards from the Bible. But when how America acts, everything it does is contrary to the scripture. So this has been a lying society that's pushing you, that's been, basically, this is, if you just say, thank you, God, wake up, holler, and scream in the name of Jesus, then everything's okay. Or you walk down the street and be a filthy fucking person. Abominable thing. Mo, proud as hell, ego, you what you believe in, what you worship matters, and everything about you is is important. Because what did they tell you in the last days? It should be somebody give me that. Give me hold that as well.
This is Psalms 5 and verse.
So the Lord is not with this place. Women being whores, men being freaks and just basically no backbone, not being masculine. That's pretty much what America has done to the people here. They tore the family structure. They made men not even want to be masculine, and they made women want to be whores. They think that shit is okay and cute to the point where, yo, if you don't get it, you don't understand, the basis of why a woman shouldn't wear booty shorts.
Yeah.
There's no point in talking.
Yeah.
Let them be.
And
if a nigga don't understand that you're a man, goddamn it, stand up for something. If he don't understand that, let the nigga be.
Yeah, and they had to infiltrate the men as well, for these women to even think that shit is cute and that shit is okay and accepted in society, man. Because if you had all these men, actually reject this vibration that these women are pushing, all these women would switch up real quick, man. Just like that. That wasn't accepted. If that was looked down upon, like other things are looked down upon in the society, these women, that was no longer the end thing. These women would switch up quick. All of a sudden, they want to be feminine. All of a sudden, they want to be wild. All of a sudden, they want to cook and clean. All of a sudden, they want to do all these things. That's now the end thing. And the kingdom, that's going to be the end thing. You know what I'm saying? But hey, through the process of this devil being put in a position of power, he turned everything upside down, man. He's put wickedness, put the lowly things on high. I continued on in Psalms chapter 5, verse 4. For thou art not a power that hath pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. Right. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. But
America pushes most fools. A lot of degradation. Yeah. So Lizzo, Lil Uzi Vert. Who else you have out there? Fake niggas that talk about the gangsters.
Yeah.
No, you good. No, you all good. Oh, who else you have out there? Let's go down the list. Oh, Bad Bunny.
Yeah, all these niggas.
Y'all about to You had an old bitch, Northern Kingdom. She was Simeon, like Materialista. She was basically like another little Kim, but she was Simeon. Shit, little Kim. You got these new bitches coming out. It's a bunch of fools, man. But they uplift them and promote them as if they're somebody. Make it Stallion. Got it.
It says, the foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. Right. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. The Lord will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. Yep. But as for me, I will come into thy house.
Ultimately, Esau, but then you two-thirds, because what? You two-thirds of what we have basically become as your father. Double. Because black culture, Latino culture, all what the white man has given. That's why when a nigga talk about black culture, I'm black, I'm African American. Yeah, you are what the white man taught you to be. You got it?
It says,
evil and wicked. Got it?
Yeah.
Changing like
Jake want to be two captivity. He want to be African and American. He want to be both captivity, man. Egyptian captivity and this current captivity that he's in, man.
But it's crazy because that just goes to show you that we are lost people. Because we the only nation on the face of the earth that talks about their goddamn everything. The black men have been Asiatic, Muslim, Arab, Muslim, black.
Yeah.
He might claim he native, but the point is he all over the place. And the same thing with Super Latino and Hispanic.
Yeah, you don't see a mass large number of so-called white people talking about they Buddhist or they're into Hinduism. All right, you don't see a mass level of Ishmael talking about they Christian. Or
we black Arabs.
Yeah,
we African Arabs.
Right.
Or all this little code names in Bible.
Or they're into some African god, or some African so-called African worship, man. They relatively stay to their niche or niche, however they say it. Their niche.
Remember that video with the black woman came up, she basically naked, come to the store, had those Israelites out there teaching. They were like, yo, you're wrong. She was like, what you mean I'm wrong? So Ishmael came out the store. Like, we are talking about. And he asked Ishmael, do you ever see a fucking woman half naked? He said, no, never. Because their women ain't all over the goddamn place. Arab women not all over the place. They're not sloppy. They know that they're fucking Muslim or they're Arab. Ishmael.
Yeah. And if they are out here dressing and following, the majority of the ways of society, I bet you they don't go back over to the Atlanta business. I bet you they don't go back over there. Nobody visit their family. They know that. You know what I'm saying? What they say about that bitch? Mahia Khalifa, whatever that bitch is. That porno star. Yo, her people over there in her land told her, yo, she's never allowed back over there, bro, or they gonna kill her. It says, this is Psalms 5, continuing on in verse 6. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. The Lord will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. Verse 7. But as for me, I will.
Leasing, I believe, is lying. Lying tongue. Everything is all lies here in America, and it seems right, it seems cool, and that's how they get you. They make it seem cool, but it's all to your demise.
But as for me, I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercy, and in the fear will I worship toward the holy temple. Lead me, O Lord, in the righteousness because of my enemies. Make thy way straight before my face, for there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness.
And that should be your mindset, because we understand we're living in a wicked society, but everybody is against the Lord. Everybody's against our power. Everybody's against the truth. Everybody think wickedness is cool. Adultery, murder, slander, oppression. Yeah, if we come to the special room, you could be like one of us. We'll just give you some fame, and we'll have you teaching a fucked up way of life. We'll promote you to be the next thing. And that's what these silly women are doing. And they make it seem like they're boss bitches, they're whores, they're divas, they're queens.
Are they making it seem? They definitely whores.
Yeah.
And you can say they definitely queens, because our people don't, these women don't know what that word queen even means, man. That's another problem with the majority of our people. They don't know what the words, man. They don't know the things that come out their mouth.
Yeah, the whole culture.
Yeah, they don't know the meaning of stuff. They just say words. They just put letters together, and they have no understanding of the words or the letters that are being put together that are coming out of their mouth. You got it, brother.
That's right. You got it.
Continuing on, it says, lead me, O Lord, in thy righteousness because of mine enemies. Make thy way straight before my face. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open scepter. They flatter with their tongue.
And that's what they do. You see that? They're flattery. They make their speeches seem righteous. And that's what the so-called white men have done. They made wickedness seem righteous. They made wickedness cool. They made it the right way cool. I mean, the wrong way cool.
Yeah, like the saying goes, godliness is gainliness.
Yeah.
Or gainliness is godliness.
Yep. If you do this, that's the world will love you.
Yeah, you're righteous if you have a certain amount of greenbacks in your bank account.
And that's why when men are nose down, that's when the world accepts. When men are pushovers and weak, that's when the world accepts. When women are whores and sluts. But when women are, want to be wild, they shame them. Yeah. When a man stand up for something, they shame them. That's like just like they shame us. It's like when we stand up and stand for this truth, the world's shaming us, man. You got it. But that was it.
Continue on. Is it Psalms 5? Yeah, you can get the things that are set on highness or the abomination for the Lord, or I think I forgot how it's worded. It's Psalms 5 and continuing in verse 10. Destroy thou them, O Yahweh, let them fall by their own counsels.
And that's what's going to happen, because the damage is done here in America, and it can never be reversed. That's why, yes, you have certain podcasts, mainly us, that push the right message, push the right doctrine. But the thing about it, these people still not going to grasp because these are wicked. That's why eventually America has to be new. You got all this truth talking about the reason why a woman shouldn't be a whore, but the thing about it, these women say, I don't care. I'd rather do my own thing. I want to be my own boss, so I want to be a whore. And that's why eventually, that's why the nukes got to hit this place, because there's no fix in this place. That's why the scripture says, I would have built Babylon, but she cannot be here, because the damage has been done. Got it.
It says Proverbs 5 and 10 says, destroy them Oh, Yahweh, let them fall by their own counsels, cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee.
That's what we are. Because out of a perverse nation, a perverse times that we're living in, we're the only ones that's uplifting the name, following the right way. While everybody else, while they haven't been given this chance, for repentance, have time to repent, learn, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You see what they do. Because now we're living in a time where we're living in a time where how you call it? You could be a hypocrite. You could just talk this, talk that, talk this, and talk that. But now we're understanding your actions show what type of person you are. And so here it is. You have the most leisure time, a comfortable time where the dirt will shoot you not you're not being forced. And you have the ability to go get a drink, go get food, stuff your mouth, party, talk bullshit. And you're seeing where your mind is towards, man. We are the only people here on the face of the earth, that's uplifting our name. Pushing for righteousness, man. Pushing the spirit of righteousness back on the earth. While everybody else is kicking against us, man. You got it, bro.
Continuing on in verse
give me the scripture
verse 12. Psalms 5 and 12. For thou, Lord, wilt bless the righteous with favor, will thou compass him as with a shield. That's the last verse.
Give me that what I wanted. I think it was at the end time.
I think that's Second Timothy. I think the third chapter. Maybe the sixth chapter. Like probably 6 and 18 or 3 and 18.
This is slide down. Where you
Somebody was saying behind too.
This is Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 25. It says, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
You understand, the ways that's being pushed towards men and women is death. But it seems so right. It seems so okay. It seems like it's the thing, it's a cool thing to do. The main talk in America is be all that you can be, get money, get riches, try to get wealth. But in no actuality, you'll never get fucking rich here. You'll never get wealthy here. A woman can distance themselves, live in the city. What's that old movie? TV show, Sex in the City? That's that spirit that these women have, sex in the city. But all these bitches, all they do is come to the city, man. That's why they're making all these apartments for. It's the leisure, the comfortability that they're pushing in America. But it's going to be to the majority of these people destruction. Because we already know America's going to be destroyed. So your time that you're wasting to think it's so right, and the thing that seems right for you to do, that's leading you to destruction. Give me that
16 and 15. Okay, yeah. I got it. You can read it.
Second Timothy 3 and 1.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
And we're in the last days. Bad things are. There's nothing good ever coming back to America. That philosophy, that way, that thinking, Joe Biden, the next president, these TikTok, these little social media quotes, fancy words. America's over with. It's never going to be the America you will ever used to know. When your grandfather, you got it.
If I may say, just look at the president. Look at Joe Biden. That'll show you the state that of delusion that the majority of the people are in this place, man. Just like the scripture says, as the king is, so are the people.
Yeah, the nigga said white supremacy is the problem. I promise you, bro. I thought that was a joke,
Bro.
I thought that wasn't even real.
Bro, the nigga went to the troops. He was talking to the troops, and he told all these troops that his son died in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the mill where he was at the pulpit, he did his little speech, and he turned to the left. Had his hand out, and nobody was
there. He walked up. Nigga threw, man.
And that's the mindset of the people, man. The woman at an all-time high delusional state that has ever been on the face of the earth, you know, as well as stupidity is on an all-time high rate.
They said they want a man that makes $500,000 a year. Dude, what fucking man makes $500,000 a year?
And if you,
less than 1%.
You do see that man that makes $5,000 a year, you ain't
don't
gonna
want
see
your
his
black
ass.
ass.
You ain't gonna see his ass.
Yeah, you don't want your black ass.
And that's the type of men that don't make mention or show what kind of money they got.
And it ain't women that is like who gets to be considered, you know, good looking, you know, so-called 8s, 9s, and 10s. You got 4s and 5s saying they want that, man, or not more. You know? Yeah, women that you wouldn't even want talking about, oh, you don't reach my qualifications. Like,
if men making that money, oh, best believe they're connected and they got island action going.
Yeah, they got women. What makes you think they want? Hey, a man that's making that type of woman, type of money ain't running around looking at your ass.
All an illusion, man. Why this whole world decay, you know, the infrastructure decay, you know, hey, they say there's a lack of workers. I mean, not workers, but what's that? Basically, people like paving the road, labor. There's a lack of labor here.
Blue collar workers.
Yeah, it's a lack of everything, and that's why they're bringing it. And they wanted that. This is what they wanted. They wanted you to be stupid like this, so they could bring in AI, all the robots. They can, you know, put the drones in the sky, and then, you know, you start getting rid of people, man. Because the New World Order, that's why they went ahead and took down the Georgia Guidestones. Because the gig was up, the jig was up there. They said they let you know what they want to do for the New World Order. They said, oh, we getting there. Let's go ahead and blow them up, get rid of them, and let's get this ball rolling. And since you people are useless and, you know, you're crazy, you're psychotic, and everything is. Hey, the brother in the chat room, hey, he even said it, man. And, you know, on his route, he's delivering a lot of fucking psychotic meds, man. These people are losing their fucking minds, man. And it's all by the ideologies, these woke movements. I can do bad by myself, my own, me, and mine. You're driving yourself crazy. Give me that, Father Shaw. 2 Timothy 3:1.
2 Timothy 3:1. This also, that in the last days, perilous times shall come.
What happened to the miracle water that used to come on 5 o'clock in the morning? Hey, brother, have you seen it? Have you seen the miracle water come up on 2 a.m.? The miracle water commercials, 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. With the
where the miracle water at, man? Where happened to Joel Osteen? What happened to all these churches?
They went into hiding them. And they said, y'all got to go into hiding for a little bit. No more commercials, you know.
They left it. They got your money. They got your mind. They got. Esau got your mind where he wanted it to be. Now he had left the tribe. And now, hey, they're already talking about another pandemic that's about to hit, worse than COVID. You people are through, man.
You had a lot of these prosperity doctrine preachers when the so-called pandemic hit. They shut down their church.
Yep.
You know, was it Joel Osteen?
He shut that door.
Yeah, he shut down his church.
Mad. He had to open it up.
I thought y'all was supposed to be healing. I thought y'all had power.
Yeah, but
I thought y'all had the quote unquote Holy Ghost.
What was that nigga that he did a hand?
Oh
yeah, he did a hand.
Slap people in the face, playing soccer. Yeah. What happened? What happened to y'all pulling out soccer balls and doing moves on people?
I seen a motherfucker hitting somebody with a jacket. I seen a motherfucker hitting somebody with a jacket, and they was out there all falling out, talking about they healed and shit.
Passes are through, man. You got it, brother. You got it.
Chapter 2. For men shall be lovers of their own self.
Men should be lovers of their own self. Everybody wants to do their own thing. Everybody. And they're walking and think they're getting somewhere, but you're not going nowhere. Everybody think they're getting rich. Everybody think they're going to get a bag. Everybody think they're going to get a house, nice fancy car. You're going to get nowhere. Then when the time you get in your 40s, you're alone, you're hurt, you're miserable, you're on psychotic meds, you're in a bar every goddamn day. And now you just out with debt. And now, like I said, the next thing is for you is this, the cashless society, put that object in you. And then, hey, if you go against the system, it can cut you off. And then the ones that they don't need, they're just going to get rid of you. And in a COVID, that was just a try. These people are stupid, man. You got people still wearing masks, man. Got it.
Covetous, boasters. Let's look at the word covetous.
Look at the word covetous. Speaking, make sure you move your head when you speak.
Time, bro. Time.
Yeah, these people ain't, you don't hear about people helping nobody no more concerning like the workforce, businesses,
Unions.
you don't hear nobody saying, well, I help my father, I help my brother, I'm helping so-and-so with his businesses, I do this and that. Everyone's working something or doing something the means to get their own shit, and the means to set up their own business. I think I'm break off and I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna set up. Everybody's trying to be their own way. You can't have, everybody can't be their own boss. Everybody can't have their own business, man. Somebody's got to work for somebody, man. Somebody's got to help somebody. Somebody's got to be the secretary. Somebody's got to be this.
Everybody got internet knowledge.
Yeah, that goes right into order, man. That's completely out of order for everybody to, be doing their own thing. And Esau is really going to push that heavy, like the brother was bringing out when they pushed this MOTV heavy, man. That's going to be that miracle, that false miracle on the earth that you can do your own thing, going into universal income. You know what I'm saying? Everyone can, rely upon themselves, and they don't need nobody else, so to speak, man. Okay, except that him and the so-called white man.
Another thing that pretty much fueled is trying to demonize that with TV show. TV has done a great damage on the minds of people because it provoked those insecurity thoughts. Look, this is what happened to you. Be underneath somebody. But this is a mindset, that Esau did with that witchcraft TV.
I got that word, brother.
You got it.
The word covetousness in the just Google definition, it says the feeling of having a strong desire for something that other people have, synonym envy.
Yeah, it's basically this wealth of generation. See, the people that's telling you about this is the one that own everything. So how the hell can the people that's in charge, that's in power, tell the common average person that hey, you can be like me? That shit doesn't even make sense. When you go you go back to the ancient Roman Empire, you had classes there, and you had slaves, and you had what is it? I forgot the classes, but you had the class,
the plebeians,
and patricians.
Yeah,
right? And the people that was in the low class didn't sit with the top, man, at all. You was made an entertainer, a jester. You was a slave, man. And if the rich wanted you for their entertaining or pleasure or leisure, they got you. And that wasn't nothing you could do.
If I may, that's exactly what they did around the Reagan laws. Like that trickle down economics bullshit. You can be like me, just so long as you working hard. My crumbs that I'm giving. Trickle down.
You better put them crumbs together, nigga. Better make you a goddamn cookie.
That's right. But make your sandwich out of crumbs.
I got an article with that.
Yeah,
I don't know. That was it.
This is a blue letter for the word covetous. Covetous. The Greek word is philagro. It says loving money. It says avarice. When you go into the word avarice, it says extreme greed for wealth or material gain.
You got run that back.
I'll hold it.
It said, what?
It says the word avarice. It says extreme greed for wealth or material gain.
Greed for material gain. People are not getting nowhere out there. They watch TV. They watch the people on these podcasts. Watch your favorite rapper, entertainer, football, your athlete, and you're getting nowhere. You got your headphones in. You got your head down on your phone. You get home, you're all alone. And you just watching TV or watching some bullshit. or you just scroll on social media, you hear a bunch of assholes that are liars and somebody that don't rented a Lamborghini, somebody that don't rented an Airbnb and they make it seem like they live there. And you listen to these motherfuckers. Everything's a joke here in America. Man. A bunch of people that will go down to Miami, go to a fancy place, take pictures, and just make it seem like they living the best life. It's like we seen it out here. Seeing people take a picture in front of the fucking theater, smile when it's done, they go back to a straight face.
Sneezing, coughing, walking out.
Yeah, come on, man.
With a mask on.
With a mask on, man. Sick as hell, or just stupid as hell, or simple as hell, man. But it's all an illusion. But these people are man, you got bitches that get on TikTok, look titties out, or just in a car somewhere, saying a little 2 cents, and then the video cut off. And these people are what's that word? It motivated me. Now I could be a diva too. I can think this way too. That shit made me feel oh my God, I can defeat the world. I can conquer it. It's all an illusion.
I'm going to do this article real quick. This is an article from How the Media Controls the Masses.
Oh man.
And this is what Esau puts out, man. All right. It says the ultimate objective of the media has become to control the minds of the masses. Ideological media promotes ideologies that favor imperialism, capitalism, racism, sectarianism, sexism, militarism, authoritarian violence, vigilantism, and anti-working class antagonism.
And the thing about it, you ask yourself like, why some people vote drug dealers?
Yeah. Fact.
Why are they showing this on TV?
They gotta keep motivating them, man. Hey, yo, a lot of these so-called drug dealers, they would lose motivation if it wasn't for Esau, man. If it wasn't for rap music, black hip hop culture that they see on TV. You know what I'm saying?
The wars, so-called white supremacy, what America conquered, showing you white supremacy, man, showing you what America has done. Then I talk about what really happened in Mexico. It's something misleading and something that provoke your mind and make you watch. It's all a goddamn lie.
Yeah.
Contra, 101 and 2.0, what is it, the Iraq War. Then we package it and push it back out there. You'd be like, you know what? Yeah. Iraqis are bad.
Yeah.
They should, it makes you feel like, yes, I'm glad I'm in America. Yeah. They were enslaving. It's all lies, man.
That juice starts wearing off. Because back when the towers came down, you felt the vibration in the mindset of the people, man. Now it's kind of wearing off to a level that Esau has to make something happen so these people can get in that spirit again.
Yeah. You scroll down, new document, who killed Tupac and Biggie. Now, come on, man. Cut it out. Yeah, it should have. This nigga been talking about this since 1996. Who killed Tupac and Biggie? Come on, man.
Yeah, come on, let me finish that. Yeah, go on. It says ideological control is deliberately constructed by bourgeois and petit bourgeois intellectuals, which then is propagated by the mass media, print, radio, television, cinema, internet. Hence, because the bourgeois, if I'm saying that correctly, own the media as a social class, and that's talking about these wicked elites, man. They own the media, man. Okay, the television, these TV shows. All right, what is being pushed upon you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man? It says they can select, determine, and publish the economic, social, religious, and cultural concepts that constitute the established status quo, which are the formal doctrines that serves the interests as the ruling class of society. Now you can bring that up, bro. These wicked elites, they control what you see, they control what you receive on a very high level, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is propaganda, and the definition is
that's why it man, if you gotta check out the guy that created and made breakfast big, because he was known as a propagandist. He knew propaganda sells. And that's how he knew by marketing and propaganda and keep flashing and putting on TV, the so-called average American will succumb to it, will get weak and fall for it. Got it?
Propaganda. The systematic propagation of a doctrine or cause or information reflecting the views and interests of those advocating such as the doctrine or cause. Material disseminated by the advocates or opponents of a doctrine or cause. The systematic effort to propagate or win support for a theory or method of action.
Yep. Hey, matter of fact, now let me bring this last paragraph out, y'all. This is it says, moreover, because the working class own no mass communications media, they are overwhelmed by the what is that word? What is that? Borgia? Borgia?
Let me see. Where you at, brother?
Guys.
I don't even know.
Guys.
I think we're gonna pronounce it out. Borgiosi culture, God, hegemony, and because they have no intellectuals of their own, they adapt. Matter of fact, we'll look up that word.
Look it up.
Yeah, look up
Oh,
that
okay,
word.
I got it.
They adapt the imposed bourgeois worldview, which thus constitutes a false consciousness about their economic exploitation by the strata.
So you say if I work hard, go to college, apply myself.
Yeah.
And what did all our moms tell us? That big mom. Baby, what she said? Baby,
Listen,
that shit pop right up.
whatever and anything you put your mind into. Don't let nobody tell you different, baby. You know? And where she learned that from? Yeah, you know.
it says
Go get grandma
Bourgeois. It's bourgeois.
bourgeois.
Bourgeois, like a bougie motherfucker.
Oh, God,
bourgeois.
God.
bourgeois. Yep.
Well, bring out the definition before I keep reading.
All right.
Before I keep reading this word.
It says of a characteristic of the middle class, typically with reference to its perceived materialistic values or conventional attitudes.
That makes
What?
sense. That makes sense.
Are you a bougie
Hey,
motherfucker?
matter of fact,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Matter of fact, you can look up. It's a YouTube channel.
What was the other one?
Damn,
I'm
yo,
listening, brother. There was another word.
it's Moon. The YouTube channel Moon, and it's another one on.
Right there, right
It goes into how pretty much the average American get these mindsets from. I forgot the channel, but it made like this is a channel that make it goes to Clueless. I know Bo probably remember that movie.
With the white girl, they had a TV show that had Stacey Dash in it.
And they had the black woman, the strong black stereotype. It describes every mindset, and even it goes into Sex in the City stereotype. I mean, the mindset. So I've got, again, I've got the channel page, but it goes into all of this, how they put all this and incorporated all this. Because what does the average American worker do when he get home? Watch fucking TV.
Go to sleep.
Go get a beer.
What's that show? Married with Children. That show you.
Yeah.
Al Bundy show you. He drop right home.
Right.
Turn on TV. Put his hand in his pants.
Hey, he's like,
Got
oh, baby. Oh, so tired.
Yeah.
Go to get some Kool-Aid, some soda. Hey, sit on the couch. Kids, family. You know, they all watching fucking TV,
If
man.
they can't find a remote, that's a problem. The whole family. Hey, yo, where's the remote? Kid, honey.
Did you take a chair?
They'll destroy the whole family room for the remote. Ain't no way in hell I'm getting up to fix the channel. I'm gonna continue on. It says,
So I'm telling you, the fucking TV had destroyed the monsters in these people, man. The music, the everything here. And then you know, ask yourself, like, what the fuck? How did these people get like this, man? But when you look at what's going on TV, even on net, bro, have y'all been watching YouTube and see the ads?
consistency.
Moses, bunch of weird shit. So Esau said, yo, these people not gonna escape from this fucking ideology. This what is it? This word for it. They programming you, man. Yeah. That's why they tell your kids you got to send your kids to school at 4 years old. That's when the mind really is it's growing and yearning for it to be taught. You got it?
It says, which thus constitutes a false consciousness about their own economic exploitation by the strata of the upper classes, which that false awareness the working class lose their social and political, economic, and cultural independence as a social class.
And remember what president was that said, I don't want a nation of thinkers. I want a nation of workers.
I don't think it was a president. It was a political leader, though. It was some political
In
leader.
1902, because prior to the industrial era, industrial age, everybody used to homeschool their kids. But he said, I need a nation of workers.
Of workers, not thinkers.
Not thinkers.
His name was it was Rockefeller.
Yeah, Rockefeller. Yeah.
Yeah,
But matter of fact, can you please, Bobby, try to bring that what he said?
I got it right here.
And see, everything that you see, George Soros, all of them. See, this is what they're telling you because they know in order for them to keep their money, stay in power, they got to keep you thinking like a fucking idiot. Yeah. They got to break the family down. They got to see. They ain't got no problem to get a goddamn woman. They can just pick a goddamn woman up, get her shipped when a little baby from a child, and she had no say so, man. If they want a boy, all they gotta do is just, hey, we want some black boys. Hey, Crenshaw. We want some black boys and black gals from Crenshaw. Where that gang leader? What's his name? Pookie 2. Yeah. Pookie 2. Call that nigga up, man. We need some little bodies out here, you know. And all that's goes into the sex trafficking ring. So the ones that you think, that's governing everything right, man, they're all in league with each other, and doing wickedness, man. But they're putting towards you, woman, you don't need no man. You could be a queen, an eagle all by yourself. But men, you don't need to stand up for nothing. Why are you masculine? Why are you roaring? Why do men want to fight and have so much hostility? Men really need estrogen. That's what they tell you.
Yeah, Esau's working hard out here, man. You better not think that these freaking elites ain't working hard out here, man.
And this mindset, that's what keeps them fuckers rich. And that, think about it. Yes, everybody, started with the Illuminati, right? We had the people that are always into the Illuminati. What did they always say? Yo, if we just all should stop working, these motherfuckers would be hurt. Exactly. But how do these people become so stupid? Because the upper class gave you and fed through the ads, the marketing, like the brother, what up, the TV show, everything, the editing. Right. They had to dumb down these people.
And let me finish. Yep, got it. When you're done, I want to finish this article. One more paragraph. You can bring that. You can bring that out for us. It says in today's globalized, interconnected.
I got Isaiah.
It says in today's globalized, interconnected, and service-dominated economy, the pressure to create compelling, distinctive, and meaningful engagements with customers and consumers is becoming challenging in the world. The people are now not stupid, but they are misinformed.
They're woke shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's woke.
Yeah.
And then you just look stupid even more.
It says the people are not stupid, but they are misinformed and deceived by the mass media. In mass media, truth is not based on clarity, but on repetition.
What a nigga said? Yeah, we all been lied to, bro. Yeah, man, I'm woke, man. I'm teaching myself. Shut the fuck up, man.
Still being lied.
Yeah, it says, idiot. It says an assumption repeated more than 3 times becomes a reality. And these devils know that, man. A lot of these people, they fall asleep listening to the TV, man. Esau loves that. While you sleep, when you fall asleep, you get all that information just feeding your brain while you're and you can take a lot more in sleeping than you can while you're awake.
That's true.
Going into the your subconscious.
We started out with that movie with Will Smith, where Will Smith was, gambling. When he went up in that room. Football game.
Oh, I think it was that. No, that was that football game. Never mind.
He was betting that guy $1 million that his girl can choose the number that he's thinking of. But not knowing all along, Will Smith has been doing, plans out.
Oh yeah, God.
Yeah. Throughout the day, the guy can see. Right. And when the time came for him to choose the number, he chose the number 55. Right.
Going into that Spanish channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
You're supposed to listen to it while you sleep.
Yeah. I'll go. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, you're supposed to listen to it while you sleep, so you'll get better in Spanish, man. You know,
Who knows? Who knows after 8 hours of what you listen to while you sleep?
8 hours straight,
Yeah.
constantly.
And then who knows what they saying in there while you sleeping, because you don't actually know, you're not consciously awake.
Exactly.
It's just going
So you're
subconsciously in
receiving
your brain. Yeah.
You don't. You're not putting forth the mental effort to block it out, to reject it. You know, because you're open to a lot when you're asleep. Man. Hey, the Most High Yahweh puts our instructions into our mind. You know, while we're asleep. Man. You know. Go ahead. I don't know who.
I got a word. The word distraction. Going into this is the word distraction in the etymon. It says the drawing away of the mind from one point or course to another or others. Distraction. It says a pulling apart. It says separating. It says a sense of drawing of the mind in different directions. Mental confusion. And it says, or bewilderment. It says, meaning violent mental disturbance, excitement, simulated madness. All right. It says a meaning or thing that or fact that causes mental diversion or bewilderment. That's ultimately what your brother was going into as far as like the media, the music and everything. All these are distractions, for me, man, to cause your mind to go astray from what's really, going on in today's society, man. These is why these people are drunk off the Babylon because they're distracted, okay, by the things of this world.
Get that. Hold on. Take your time, brother. The book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and I'll start at verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Who knows even be strong in the Lord unless you know the truth. Because a lot of people are strong, but they're strong in the wrong thing. They're strong in bullshit. They're strong in the wrong aspects. Got it? That's good. Anybody that's fucking smoke cigarettes, man, can't be fucking trusted.
Yo, nobody in the world can be trusted.
God damn, she stinks.
And
Headache.
That's my headache. Worse.
What's that other M? Maverick. That might be a Maverick.
Got it. Yo, the worst cigarettes ever made, bro. I remember when I was in the world, I used to smoke cigarettes in the world. I know, cool. Why were they bigger and longer than any other cigarette in the whole goddamn
That's the 100s,
Them
man.
shits was thick. No, I'm saying the cools was just thick, bro. They was bigger than any other cigarette, bro. I guess cigarette shit don't look like goddamn butt.
and in the power of his might, put on the whole armor of the Most High.
And that's what you have to be praying for, striving for. Again, this world is very strong, man. And if you even can't admit that just let you know you don't know the power of these shit. And how you think in ancient Egypt you think the Egyptians had the power they had?
If I may add, brother, to be strong in something is something you got to keep doing it over and over again. Just like what y'all was saying with Esau and his propaganda, and it's being repeated constantly over and over again. So, like you were saying, this world is strong. The thing of the world is strong because it's constantly, and bombarded in your face. That's why we got to be constantly dealing with the Lord, reading, going to camp, being around brothers, so we can be strong in the Lord. So when it's time for us to stand, the Lord can say, "Hey, look, this man did all he did. He could do to stand with for me. Now I'm gonna go out there and deliver him." Just just doing a little ram.
Precept. This quick precept. This is First Thessalonians 5 and verse 5. We are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
And everybody that's on the night, we're into this world. Even going back to what Romans 12, I'm gonna have to go back to that too. Because everybody's whole mindset is in this world. The next superstar. Now, bigger, I'm big and this and that. The shame and this and
Hey,
that.
the freaks come out at night.
Yeah, but no, they come
we're
out
still
all
in
year
nighttime.
round.
But spiritually, we're still in the nighttime because the day ain't came. The day of the Lord ain't came.
the majority of our people are in darkness. You know, like the brother said, they freak. So every day is nighttime to them. You know, going into the mindset and the state that they're in. Go ahead, brother.
Freaks only get worse.
Verse 6. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Right.
Hey, being sober is what? Not drinking what? Not drinking alcohol. No. These people are drinking the wine of who? Esau. Philosophy.
If I may add, going back into the propaganda, that goes into the wine, the thing that's being pushed on y'all that's so strong that's causing everybody to be delusional.
Stacker.
Yep.
Yeah, he spiked the wine. Not only off the wine, he just spiked.
You know, going back to Roman Empire.
That's what I was about to say.
Known
They
for
were
spiking,
doing that
spiking
with
shit.
lead.
Yeah, with lead.
You know?
They say everybody in Rome had
Some type of
lead
poison.
poison.
Right. So he saw us spike these false doctrines and
You know they got a
philosophies.
drink called Spike?
Yeah.
They had
That Mike's Hard Lemonade.
yeah, Spike.
So he saw us spike the these doctrines and religions, man. How has he done that? In many ways, man. By all the things that he's pushing in the society, and also on a physical level as well. Here it is. You call upon Jesus Christ and believe in white man Jesus and all these other doctrines, and on top of that, you know, you're getting chemtrails in your body. You know, you got fluoride in your body. You know, you got all these different things that Esau's putting into your food. You're eating GMOs.
You're eating every hour.
And you worshiping these false gods. Oh, that's heavy, bro.
So it's like literally, your mind and mental have no time to rest. And then they wonder why people are so fucked up. Why if your mind was constantly working, your only time of leisure and laying back is hour. That's when you do escape and just get the, you know, people smoke weed, they can just chill, relax, get drunk, do cocaine, crack. That's when they get just
They crack
and
open that beer
because they
can.
want to escape what? Reality.
Yeah.
Because this is not right.
Yeah.
This is not normal. You got it. Who was we had
I got a precept that he still reading. Finish that out because you can read all the way down to 24.
Verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
the trickery, the propaganda, the distractions. You know, that's what the word wild means, man. You know?
Somebody get the devil's like a roaring lion, see that he may devour real quick.
Verse 12. Yep. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers.
We understand this world is of Satan. You know? Spiritual being is Satan. Hey, what's his counterpart? Esau, the so-called white man, that's his power. Right. To the left hand side. You know? And he has power over this world.
Yeah.
And it's so and it's how you know you're deceived, right? If you still have Jake, still think they're gonna get wrong. I was talking to a nigga today. This nigga talking about something he gonna get wrong. I'm like, nigga, do you know what wealth is? And the niggas don't know. Bro, like I said, ask niggas questions. Just ask niggas questions. See, because right now you just manifest, talk, and just talk shit because it seems cute. And but that's Esau's mind. That's Esau's way. That's the common folks. That's a slave. You know, slaves are always going to talk to make themselves feel better, so they can do what? Hide the pain, hide the reality. Because you're never going to be fucking rich here. You're going to work till you die. And that's why we yearn for Yahweh Shah to come back, man. Right. We tired of this fucking place, man.
If I may add, I don't know if brothers have seen it, man, but I sent a video, TikTok video in the group chat where this old man, he was getting his Social Security check, but they overpaid him by a whole bunch of money. So he had to pay that money back. He was already like 80 years old. That shit pissed me off, man. This man was 80 years old. About 80 years old. He tried to work to pay that debt off. He worked at like O'Reilly just to deliver parts. He only made $4,000 out of $240,000 that he owed to the state for them overpaying him. And when that motherfucker died, they went and took all the money from his funeral, his like funeral expenses. They took that $2,000. So that means you gonna, like the brother said, you gonna work till you dead.
And another thing too, you know, remember, this company put life out. It's mighty funny. They tell you to retire at 56. In the last many years, you go back to another job. And you gotta check the life policy. money, bro. So these companies got the fucking right to put life policy on your ass. And then somehow, like I said, it makes you wonder about your grandpa. How all of a sudden he retired at 66, 65, and all of a sudden he went to that doctor. He got cancer. Like, huh? How the hell all of a sudden he got cancer then? And all of a sudden he just dropped dead. You know?
Ridiculous, man. But because I was thinking about that, I was like, man, that's fucked up. That the system, because like you were saying, people gonna work till they dead. It don't matter at what point you get to. You always gonna owe Esau something as long as we still in this society. You could be young and vital to society, but you still gonna owe Esau. You could be dead and one foot in the grave, you still gonna owe
You
Esau.
know what they're saying now? People don't have that. People Social Security or nothing is enough. You just live a normal life.
Yeah.
So all these old people have to go back.
That's why you see motherfuckers that
Say, I can't pay my insurance. I can't pay for my medicine. I gotta go back to work. They wonder why this old motherfucker at the grocery store like
pushing cars.
Go home.
Yeah.
Why you here?
That's the reason why most old people go back to work.
Yeah. Sure. Because they can't afford their insurance. It's sad, yo. Like I said, man, this is the reality of it. That's why a lot of old people get addicted to them painkillers. Okay? And they just finally just go away from it. God. But if you don't know, see, you going into this being blind, being stupid, just being naive, and not understanding this is how the devil operates, man. You know? And this is why people fucking are being destroyed. This is why people are fucking up, losing their fucking mind. Because they're trying to escape reality, but after they come down from that eye, it's still here. But you see, this truth here, and this is why I tell our people to repent, come out to the truth. But this is your only rest. This is your comfort. Your comfort. See, getting drunk every fucking day, eating goddamn lollipops, eating ice cream at 2 o'clock in the morning, getting the box of ice cream sandwiches, you getting the fucking the fucking Debbie cakes, whatever. You getting all that processed food at night, hot pockets. You waking up 3 in the morning, take a piss, put a hot pocket in the microwave, get that feeds you. See, it feels good. And when you come at your reality, hey, the pain is still here. You know? But this is the way you get comfortable, you know? You're trying to manage here in this society. Hey, gas went from 319 to 3 goddamn 40. If I was in this world, like I said, I don't understand all these people haven't been like uproar, man. The reason why we don't uproar, because we understand it has to be like this. It has to get bad for y'all to come back. And this is why we are still in a comfortable mindset. We still sleep at babies every day. You know? Keep going.
Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world.
That's Esau, man. He's a fucking wicked nigga. He's a true nigga. Got it?
Against spiritual wickedness in high places.
What's he said? 2 Thessalonians, the second chapter. He sits himself as the Most High. He wants to be the Heavenly Father. That's why everything his law, underneath the disguise of a law, he makes everything justifiable. So destroying the Bible through his law is justified by this nigga. Right? And this is the society that you get. Got it?
Verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
That's right. These scriptures, right?
And having done all to stand.
And the Lord shows you that he loves our people because look who's out there. The prophets, right? Lord willing, we are those men that are able to be have salvation. Have mercy upon and grace. Got it?
Verse 14. Stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, and having the breastplate of righteousness.
Because this is the fight. This is the battle. We're soldiers. You see, a lot of people here don't even believe that you can fight. Majority of our people don't even understand it's a war for them. These niggas think this is heaven. You YOLO. You only live once. Live it up. I'm not in a third world country. I'm not starving. I'm not looking like a little African. I'm here, I can get my whip, I can get a Lamborghini, I can fuck some new bitches, I can do this, I can get overtaken. People really believe that this is the land of peace, the land of pleasure. And you see, and through that pleasure and that all that comfortability has making you sleep to the fact that this is a fucking war. Going on outside, remain the same. Oh, you guys go ahead.
Verse 14.
You have the average person out here, is there a war going on? They'll be like, I don't know, war. What are you talking about? I don't hear bomb.
They would look around. They would look around.
Yeah, that's it. I don't hear bomb. Well, where? What are you talking about? We're in America. We're safe. We're good, brother. What are you talking about? Look, you can go outside. What are you doing for free? You got it.
Verse 14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness,
Right.
and your feet should with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
Right.
Above all, take the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts.
And like we said, and like we brought out earlier songs in the chapter, we understand the Lord is not as a love. America, Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah, he's against Babylon. He's against 2/3, and he's against the fucking Edom, the so-called white people. So that's where our faith stands. And we know that, and we understand that, hey, the Lord doesn't have pleasure in this place. So the Lord's going to do what? Destroy this place and bring these fucking so-called white people into slavery, right? Bondage, hardcore slavery. And that's where our faith stands. You know, we understand that this is not a righteous society. Like Proverbs 29 said, if this was a righteous society, people would be rejoicing. But we understand through how they rejoice, this is not a happy rejoice, it's a high pain. Because they're really mourning inside. You got it? Because going back to what we brought out earlier, a person actually shows what he is. You got it?
Verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. Verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in spirit,
right,
and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. And for me, that utterance.
Yeah, one.
No. I'm just reading something different.
Okay.
This is the book of First Peter, chapter 5, and I'll start at verse 6. It says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh.
Humble yourself. Why everybody has so much pride? Why everybody ego is a please? You know, why everybody think they can't be touched? You know, everybody's a bad guy. Everybody's a tough guy. Everybody's a fucking wise guy. Everybody's a fucking wise guy. You know? How is that? Because hey, those distractions, the TV, what's some radio say? FM? What's that one in the morning? No. It's FM.
AM.
AM. Then you had the station where it just talks all fucking day.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so through all these little media and all this little TV and all this the radio, podcast, everybody has this self-stimulated ego that they just can't be fucking touched. And it's crazy because these are all the people that really never been through nothing, never been fucked up, never been beat up, never been cracked in shit, never got in a fight, you know, never went through anything. Just pampered fucking assholes, man. But that's why America's going to be destroyed.
It says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time.
So again, this is not about us. That's why we know we have to be out. This is our duty. We have to be out. This is of Yahweh Shem Shah. Lord's will, in due time, we'll get our glory. But Yahweh Shah has to get his glory first. Because right now, who's getting the fucking glory? The fucking devil. Esau, a fucking dweeb, a jerk, asshole. The goddamn Edomite woman. Here it is, our woman, the most beautiful woman on fucking earth, with the bodies, man. But you got this goddamn fucking cave beast getting all the fucking liking and taking. Edomite woman's a standard, man. You know? The blue-eyed devil. You got it?
It says, verse 7, casting all your care upon him.
The so-called black man, he's the fucking justice. He's the client. But when you would look, he's the monkey of the society. But when you really look at a monkey, David Esau. Thin lips, big ears.
Wide nose.
Yeah, you know?
Small lips, actually.
Yeah, small lips. Monkey got small lips. Edomites got small lips.
They're like 250 bacon.
Yeah. Esau the real monkey of the fucking earth. But so-called black man become the monkey of the earth. But Esau had to do that to base us so he could uplift himself. And through his fake pride and arrogance, he has put that same spirit on you're an average person. We don't own anything. No, the fucking America don't own anything. These motherfuckers walk around here like they get scared. Like, yo, cops. That just shows you the monster. But you don't even know how to protect yourself. You have no military call. You have to call cops. You have to depend on them. You have to depend on the so-called wicked justice system here for you to be just. But you so arrogant, proud. Fuck out of here.
It says, casting all your care upon him, for he cared for you.
Because Yahweh Shah protects us and look at us. You know?
Verse 8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a
So be on
roaring.
point. Matter of fact, I want to give you that word vigilant. Show. But these people are careless, man. We live in a world where people are fucking careless. And they walk and they stagger across anything. And they partake in any ways of other society. Who knows what's going to happen this weekend? With Memorial Day. Oh my God. 4-day weekend, they say, you know?
Oh, and then after that, guess what? June 1st, the debt ceiling issue. So hopefully they crash the dollar or
bad
something,
news
man.
now.
Yeah, you know.
They say, man, that they don't even want to fuck for what? They pretty much Esau ready to roll, man. Because pretty much, man, Esau got to keep in their aim.
Give the people some leisure, and then the following week they gonna come with the bullshit.
They didn't even care about the bank crash. People don't care, bro. These people don't care about that.
Yeah, more. It's more than the ruler. The word is Gregorio. It says to watch. A metaphor give strict attention to.
Give what? Say that again.
Give strict attention to.
Give strict attention to what? Is truth. The steps in the wickedness of the so-called white man. So you won't what? Blindsight. What's the how you say it? What's the worst hit? What's the hit that hurt? What's the hit that hurts the most? When you don't see it. So when this society collapse, when the devil, right now, Esau set something up, he helps you. He looks like he's taking something today. So these people are like, oh, okay, he got it. Oh, okay, he got it. Oh my God. Oh, what? Oh, America saved the day again. Esau ready to do some shit now. He gonna be like, man, fuck y'all people, man. Whoever take the mark, whoever take the MOTB, hey, 15 minutes, come on in. Come on in. You're protected now. Man, it's funny because Steven Seagal got a movie out called, I think it's like The Triggered Man or something. Bro, the shit started up. They had a drone in the sky, and that shit had everything going with Elon Musk, the brain chips, and so forth. The face recognition. All it did was show everybody. The thing was just scanning everything. It just like, it showed his name. It had it was scanning people's hands. And they just showed. I'm like, yo, this is what Esau wants. And when you look at this world, everything is going AI, technology, robots. So they let you know, yo, what the time that we're coming in, man. These people won't fall. Come right on in. Got it.
Like it says in the book of Matthew, these are the beginning of sorrow.
yeah, yo.
Oh my goodness. If they don't pay this,
You know, I'm glad you said that because that was always been like a, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Section 8, the food stamps. It always been like a, huh. But this time, hey, they might cut that shit, man. And that's when all hell is going to break loose. Because can't nobody pay that rent.
that's on that bill.
Mm.
Social Security, Medicaid, food stamp, Medicare, Medicaid, retirement fund. There's so much invoked in this one bill that has to be paid before the first next month that this devil just might say, you know what?
He's starting to say, you know what? Fuck. Right. Let him deal with it. We ain't protecting people. Because Esau always did that. They throw it out there, tell people how to react. People be like, but then they be like, okay, we doing something. Fuck. You still gotta get people hope. You still gotta get them grafted in, get them juiced in. That's why the scripture said, woe to them that trust in the man, and woe to them that trust upon Egypt, run to Egypt. Like, oh, this time Esau gonna say, what? This is the time. Let them have it. Yeah, let's watch how they act.
Yeah, Lord will, man.
No more chicken. They say no more chicken, no more water, no more nothing. Look, hey, look at it. They're killing each other. They're eating each other. These people are mad. Goya. Look at them. Oh my God. Oh my God. So it's time. 15-minute city. Bring out the MOTV. Bring out the robots. Bring out the drones. Then we got to come in and save the day. Martial law. They create the problem, then they come in again. But this time, that new order start getting set up, established.
And the reason that this devil does that is because, like the brother was bringing out earlier, he has a God complex. So he wants to be like the Most High. So he's constantly creating problems and issues. And then now he comes out with the, with the solution. So he looks like the Savior, and he's going to make a whole lot of problems happen on the earth. And, that thing that he's going to push on a high level, for you to get out of your predicament and so-called situation is going to be that MOTB, which in return, he still gets the glory from that, because that C-hip that is being pushed, which we know that C-hip is of, the Lord, but that C-hip that's going to be pushed on a high level, he's standing behind that, he's taking credit for it. This is in the minds of the people, the eyes of the people, this is his device that he has put together through his technology and his knowledge, as the end all be all plan to fulfill his new world order program. You got it,
no, all I was going to say was, all I was going to say was, I was listening to this online news station. Basically, they passed a bill where who's the local army? National Guard.
The governor's always talking that.
The National Guard has been given the authority to set up on the point mobile, like instantaneous mobile. So
They do that now regularly.
yeah, but when this go down, a lot of these days gonna be boxed in. How we do?
Projects.
Oh, and if I may, the Lincoln Tunnel has a gate on the Jersey side that closes.
Oh, hold on. There's another one. There's another one. It's Southside too. Remember Hall Street?
Oh yeah,
You can tell you ain't close that bitch, man.
Yeah, and it's always important to know more than one way out of your neighborhood or where you live in, because like they're gonna be blocking stuff off. It's gonna be triggered into where they're gonna be tricked in the stage to where they at. They're gonna, especially with maybe this nuclear situation goes off. Hey, stay in your home, blah blah blah. They're gonna come through with an announcement on TV. Somebody gonna be on the road saying, making this announcement, whatever. People want to be tricked to staying in their crib. You gotta know your way out.
But the bridge you talking about in New York, there ain't no other way. That is the bridge you talking about in New York? Yeah, there ain't no way.
No. I'm talking about the tunnel. Okay. There's a gate at the public housing. New York City has George Washington Bridge, the Verrazano Bridge. You know,
They got a couple outlets, Staten Island, and there's a couple.
that's the George Washington.
Yeah, there's a couple places in New York that only get like off into the inland, so to speak, is by the bridges or
Oh,
tunnels.
ferries. What about ferries? It would be all cut off.
Shut down too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He said it doesn't be cut off. I know y'all got the city set up. What about the ferries?
I'm looking for the image of that gate that I'm talking about. There's a huge gate that they put in place that they say is to stop the flood. It's bullshit.
I'm gonna bring this preacher. This is 2 Chronicles 15:1. It says, "And the spirit of Yahweh came upon Azariah, the son of Oded, and he went out to meet Asa and said, or Asa, and it said unto him, Hear me, Asa, and all of Judah and Benjamin. The Lord is with you while ye be with him. And if ye seek him, he will be found of you. But if ye forsake him, he will forsake you. For now, for a long season, it hath been without the true power, Yahweh, and without a teaching priest, and without a law." So the scriptures say, if ye forsake him, he will forsake you. All right, we'll read that again. It says, "The Lord is with you while you be with him. And if ye seek him, he will be found of you. But if ye forsake him, he will forsake you." You know, and the majority of our people, they're not seeking the Lord. You know, and I had to finish those out, and I'll bring you something else.
It's 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion."
What is it? Vigilant is?
Oh, yeah, so I gotta finish that.
So that strict watch.
Yeah, it says, "Give strict attention to, be cautious, active, to take heed lest through remission and indolence some destructive calamity suddenly overtake you."
We all those watch.
The definition? No. It's like 1 Peter 5 and 8. "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour."
Yeah, so playing around, giggling, bullshit, careless as hell, everywhere, holiday. You see, from that's how Esau was able to get the people, because he made it, his society seem like this is a place of leisure, comfortability. This is it. The life mansion, white people fence, the American dream, wife, kids. Oh shit, fuck now, switch that up. Women got rights, women can cheat their bosses. Men, they work all day, they argue with women. They switch everything up, man. Now they think that's a place of this. A freak show now. Everybody do whatever they want to do.
This is Psalms 35, and let's start in verse 14. It says, "Depart from evil and do good, seek peace and pursue it."
Right.
Verse 15, "The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous."
You supposed to be out here in the house about sending these messages, sending these videos, trying to get your that contact spirit.
Yeah, that goes into that. God. But that's in this. That's in these verses. God. It says, "Depart from evil and do good, seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry." Verse 16, "The face of the Lord is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth."
See, that's why the scripture said, what is it, Isaiah? It's just a man that called nation children. So all the works of Esau, they're not going to remember them.
Right. And even the words of these wicked Israelites ain't going to be remembered. Right? Black culture, how much of a nigga you were, hip hop, sports, basketball, football.
We went to the Grammy 10 years ago.
Ain't none of that shit gonna be talked about in the kingdom, man.
We got twerk diva. What's that fucking twerk? What was that old shit they used to have? Twerk team. That shit ain't gonna be fucking remembered. People don't remember that shit now. So you definitely ain't gonna be remembered in that day.
It says, "The righteous cry and the Lord heareth, Slaki, the righteous cry and the Lord heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit.
The ones that know this shit ain't right. This shit is fucked up.
But
That should be a better way.
if I may add, right? So there's a situation going on, right, at the crib, right, where everybody got a 9 to 5 job, everybody got kids, right? But the shit that pissed me off was, right, I gotta go to work just to pay somebody else to watch my goddamn kids. Yeah. Pay daycare, man. Like, and I could be raising my own goddamn kids, man. Shit pissed me off, man. I just you said you should be in a contract spirit, you should be angry about the shit that's going on. You should be like, yo, I gotta pay $1,500 a month for somebody to watch my kid when I could be watching my own goddamn kid.
You have your own setup.
Yeah. You know, it just pisses you off, man.
Hey, captivity in captivity. See, Esau wants you to have kids, man. You know, he wants to have you to have a bunch of kids out here, multiple women. You know, he wants you to have a nice little job. You know, hey, guess what? That's when that chokehold comes in. It gets tighter, man. You know, the coke.
They want a man to be careless.
Yeah, that's why he pushes that.
That's why he wants you to fuck them hoes.
Yeah. And even on that side, he pushes it heavy on that side, but he also pushes it heavy on the so-called Christian and good upstanding citizen side of, you know, going out, getting a wife, getting a woman, living that life, getting a wife, yeah, right, you know, getting a wife with the
little dog.
Yeah. The wife, the house with the picket fence, you know, the nice job, the career, man, you know, the family guy.
Y'all setting up picnics, you hugging her.
Yeah, you know,
you don't even smile.
And they push that heavy in the show. And when we was growing up, they put that the TV show. Yeah, you have family members, even the show you brought out.
Black ass fucking sitcom.
Love and Marriage, man.
Yeah.
Even though it was fucked up, he still was pushing family togetherness to a certain extent, man. And they was even pushing on another level because they was pushing, and you could still be that guy that drinks beer as he stands in his pants.
Are you talking about Married with Children?
Married with Children, but looking at other women. You know, being a so-called man.
Look at the black sitcom.
You know,
the black sitcom they all.
And you had a Bill
Cosby show.
You had all these different shows that
Kevin Samuel went into that. He was the biggest simp.
Yeah, because Esau was trying to get you in a certain situation and mindset, you know, so he can use you and profit off you.
I got you, brother. I got the list. You got Living Single, Maurice and Martin, the Wayans brothers in the house. With LL Cool J.
Yeah.
You got Steve Harvey, the Parker, hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yo, that shit
the Jamie Foxx show.
Out of all them shows.
The Parenthood, where that black family was.
Yep.
You got.
Remember, all this was tools now.
Yep.
Because you still got Jake.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Kevin Samuel went to that, man.
Yeah.
He said all the girls wanted to be like Miss Huxley.
Yeah.
This was just in the 90s. It's got a whole bunch of them. Yeah, that's it. I think that's I just looked up the 80s, but yeah, you're right, brother. I mean the 90s, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah. In 70s and 60s, you had the black exploitation.
Yeah, that's all tools of the so-called white. Just like these women dangle your kids over you. Hey, who you think she got that from, man? Who you think she learned that from? She learned that from Esau, man. Esau doing it the same. Esau is using these women, man. He's the one actually doing it. When you really get down deep into it, it's Esau that's dangling these kids. Hey, don't do that. You got kids to worry about. Don't be listening to these brothers out there. What about the kids? Hey, when the MOT
he sound like this. He sound like this.
Hey, that's the spirit you say that. Because when I had got on the service, you know, he was talking about, why don't you get the shot? You know, why don't you get the jab? He said, what about the kids?
Do it for the kids, man. Do it for the kids. Like, hold on, well, you're not going to get the kid up? How you gonna feed your kids, brother? Hey, listen, hey, you gotta talk some sense. You gotta talk some sense. The film talking about, hey, we gotta talk some sense. They gonna have, hey, when they push this MOTP heavy, hey man, your face, you know, you're gonna hear a whole lot from your family at that time. You gotta talk some sense, and you know, he ain't.
And that woman that you thought loved you. So hold on,
your family gonna turn on you, man.
You ain't gonna take what? Because of what?
I can't do this.
Some brute.
Now, yeah, Hebrew Israelites is cool and all, but that's you. That's now.
So you ain't gonna think about
you
this.
Gonna find out then she ain't believe about it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna look out. You ain't gonna care for him. Well, me and him gonna take.
Don't let her have a kid by another dude, you know, before she got with you. Oh yeah. Oh man.
Oh look, I seen this one. I seen this also. If you get with a woman that has a kid or has kids and y'all moving together, if she leaves you by the court of law, you gotta pay child support for them kids.
Yeah, you gotta pay that. You accepted it.
Yeah. Yo, I was like, yo, this is some wicked shit. So that bitch can collect child support from her baby daddy and from your dumb ass.
What the hell happened?
What do they call that? They call that alley-oop.
Yeah, with the 360.
Yeah, Esau throwing it though.
He's like, I got two dads. I got it's a term that said, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You got two dudes. Yo,
This shit is
this
crazy,
fucking
man.
world. What was that?
I'm sorry, brother.
I'm
My
still
bad.
reading.
Good.
Yeah, I'm still reading. It's let's continue on in verse 18.
Yeah, it's some law. It's a law. Yeah, I gotta find the video I saw, but it was a law, man. No, just in general. I don't know what state the lady was in, but I seen the video. I'm like, God damn. I didn't. It didn't go into that in the details, but if I find it, I'll send it to bro.
Yeah, I know when they was doing the whole thing about the the abortion thing, whatever the case may be, they were saying that if a woman, if she was to have basically she conceived, that she can receive child support when she's conceived. Like when she went to the doctor, whatever the case may be, to basically give them the whole my body, my choice. If he don't let me get in the pool, I'm gonna put him on child support.
And they're gonna start pushing child support for the kids' pool. If you got a woman pregnant, you gotta pay for that child while it's in the womb.
That's
You know,
what
so
he was
the
just
next
saying.
thing they're gonna start
And then,
pushing.
hey, I'm telling you, courtrooms
That's instant child support.
courtrooms and doctor office, that's when them devils really show their horn.
Yeah.
Tell us more about
And see, people, that's what.
he's pressuring you in there. A type of is
Is he a fanatic, a radical?
Is he against the shots or is he against child support?
Take my card.
See something?
Hey, Joe.
You know, that's just, and that's the society we live in, man. I saw that firsthand in the book, man. Got it.
I'm gonna keep reading. It says, "The Lord is nigh unto them that are all of a broken heart, and a saveth such as be of a contrite
And
spirit."
if you're not in the broken heart in this society, man, like I said, you just need to be destroyed. Something bad should happen to you. Man. I mean, you don't see that this is not life. You go to work and get taxed. You don't own anything. And your gas tank costs. Your water costs. Your electricity costs. Everything fucking costs. Tax every year. Personal every fucking thing, man.
You get taxed on everything multiple times. Multiple times.
Your gross pay was this. But your legal home pay $500 short. $600 short. Then, oh my God, don't have no child support.
That shit coming out first.
Don't owe nothing. Don't let them garnish something. Yeah. Don't owe IRS. Yeah. And like I said, and this is a normal society. Well, we all have to pay taxes, and that's the illusion of the goddamn TV. That you think, oh, all of America said, well, you have to pay taxes. And you have good boy. That's what they want. You can just live alone, right alone. You got a happy motherfucking job.
And that goes right into the next verse. Verse 19.
Teach your offspring the same process.
This is Psalms 19, Psalms 35, Psalms 34 and 19, continuing on. It says, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of all of them." It's like out of them all.
Just like when we're going to in the first lesson, we're going to turn it around back to it. Because, the Lord's going to deliver the ones that overcome this madness, this hell, this pain, agony, suffering, this oppression, and this is our only hope. See, we don't open to Christian church, Catholic, our money, our sword, our muscles. We don't put all our might in these things. We understand Yahweh Shah has to come to deliver us. And that's why we pray, we yearn for our Lord to come back swiftly. Done with that more.
I got 3 more verses. It says, "He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken."
That's right.
Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. The
We're
Lord,
going to see that very soon. You're gonna start seeing niggas drop left and right, women, kids. And then you're gonna start seeing, hey, the ones that that say we was the worst thing ever. They're gonna start, hey, they're gonna be looking for us.
I got a bag six.
Mm.
There you go.
You know? That's right.
It says, evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. The Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants,
Right.
and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate.
Going to what is it? Sirach 16. Let the prophet be found faithful. That put his trust in the Lord, in His name. Who is get the, hold that. What would you hold? So no, go back to Romans 12. Go back to in the end time. Then we go back to Isaiah. And then we want to switch on. Well, matter of fact, we're gonna get Revelation 21. Then we'll get up to 12. Get Eliezer. We're going to call on three.
The book of Romans, chapter 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you may present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable.
We know nothing is worldly. It's all bullshit, philosophy, ideology, which leads to nothing. You understand, America's going to be destroyed. So your whole mindset, like a brother going to be in a vigilant. Your mindset should be watching, hoping for the Lord. And your what should be in your mind is the kingdom and righteousness. Got it?
Holy and acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service.
Being holy and acceptable is your time, what you put your energy to, and your studying to, your action. So again, you will show. Again, it's not like this. America known as a hypocritical nation. It's playing the lane of hypocrisy. They say one thing and do the other. And this truth of ours, your action will show you what type of man you are. It's all about action. Your action really show who you believe in. You got it, bro.
Verse 2.
That's why don't ever take nobody what they say for granted. Don't ever believe anybody. You watch their actions. See, the whole thing with this, say, talk. No, watch their actions. Same thing with us. We, for our standard, how the way we move, you can tell we're different from everybody in this world. Same thing with women. Women don't be believing a bunch of these sweet nothing that we're going to tell you. Because if a woman really fuck with you, she's going to show it with the actions. After we're going to talk, you got family members tell you, I love you. Love you. You don't hear from niggas 2 years. Fuck out of here. So we're learning a lot in these times who's really mean, who's the person of their word. You got it, bro.
Verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
You're not conformed to this world. But the brother brought out propaganda, distraction. Everything Esau does is to hurt you and harm you, to destroy you. Esau knows he's going down. Yeah. And he wants to take everybody with him.
Hey, going into
bitch.
Hey, going into actions. Hey, look at the so-called white man. Hey, those words were sweet as butter. What was in his heart? He said a whole lot of good, sweet nothing. But meanwhile, look at his actions.
Esau said, "Hey, I gotta go."
Yeah.
Taking everybody with him. And that's why he said he's gonna go down with a lot of rage.
Yeah, he could go down fighting, swinging, scratching, and crawling. He ain't trying to give his kingdom up. He gonna go out with he in his mind. He gonna go out with a bang. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua set it up that way.
Hey, what the TV said you can take yourself out?
Yeah.
Shit, I do this. You.
Yeah. Hey, what's the scripture say? What's the scripture say? The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. His pride and the technology that he's received, the wisdom and the left-hand side he's received, okay, his power, all that has deceived him, okay? That's why he's put together his space program, man, because ultimately he's going to go try to fight Yahweh angels, man.
That's why ultimately that goal is the MOTP.
Imagine having so much pride that you could think that you could actually fight the Lord, man. And that's on top of all the evidence of the truth, the physical evidence that they have, the old scrolls, the old documentation going back into all the spiritual powers and all the things that have took place on the earth, and also the documentation and evidence and video footage of the chariots in action, right? And here it is, you still got enough pride in your heart to set up a task force and actually, think that you can ultimately take down Yahweh Shah and Angel. And that's a heavy dose of pride.
No, he didn't set up a task force. He set up a military. Like he set up a space force. I know you.
Yeah,
I know what
you
you
know
meant
what I'm
by
talking
task
about.
force.
Yeah,
but he set up a whole
yeah,
military
you know what I'm
function.
talking about.
Yeah, a branch. Yeah.
Right. We see him, we come. Hey, Esau's got eyes on the solar system. With the amount of solar system that he can have eyes on, the Lord allowed him to see 24/7, man. And you could say there's a task force that he's got set up to constantly monitor, that solar system, so he could be ready, man.
That's the task
So to
force.
speak. Yeah. If the Lord would allow, because the Lord, the Most High is bad, man. He might have it where he gives Esau a certain amount of time and prepare yourself for battle. You know what I'm saying? The Lord might not want it because the Lord just pop on the scene like that. Boom. Ain't nothing ready. Ain't nobody in the skies, man. The Lord gonna have it where he allows these nations to actually get ready, get their ships in position, get their space force, personnel in the skies, everybody get on there, all hands on deck,
Aim that
send a commercial out. This is not a test.
No fly zone.
Yeah. Like the
under attack.
God. Like that, what was that movie? What was it Battleship? No, not
They
that
had
one.
Rihanna in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. No, it wasn't Battle. It was something else.
There was a couple movies, man.
It had Rihanna in it.
Yeah, there was Battleship, and there was another one I'm thinking of too, but I forgot the name. Nevertheless.
District 9.
Nah, it'll come to you later though. You got it, brother. You got it, bro.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable.
Only way you're gonna do that is knowing the scriptures. Because Esau teaches you things that's not good. But they feel good, seem good, and everybody say, oh, this is good. This thing is good. Women's rights, feminism, men, not being men anymore, just being exercised, being weak, pushover, following, chasing women, let women be all no backbone in their bodies. Be a bunch of lazy gamers, eat popcorn, drink, got your soda, what's it, your gaming chair? Hey, that's it. You got your soda, and you ain't never got to leave the fucking chair. You got your piss cup. You got your the cup of straw that go all the way to your mouth. Yeah, fuck out of here, man. That's what they want men. It's freaked out, turned out, pleasure. All he does is just seek pleasure, watch porn, addicted to it, man. Buy him a little robot. He's a sim.
Yeah, you got Jake buying little vacuum robots to go around and clean up your house while you're sitting there eating. It never stops, because you got a lot of these people, a lot of our people that say, oh, as long as it's not around me, I'm okay with it, especially considering these modes. You got to understand, in the society, and the way this society is ran, if you see something happening, it's only going to increase. It's only going to get worse. It's not going to go the opposite direction, With the wicked ruling, nothing's going to go in the opposite direction. So if you saw a couple modes here and there, 20 years later, goddamn, they're everywhere.
You can see that from the time Obama
Exactly.
allowed the bullshit to happen.
Yeah.
Now you got it just flowing freely
Right.
throughout the store.
And now they look at you.
Yeah, you had a little bit of technology 40, 50 years ago. Now look at today, man. You talk to your grandparents, and especially your great grandparents, they ain't have no phones growing up, man. When we were young, our parents ain't have. Your mother, your father would walk around with no goddamn phone. If they got a flat tire, they'd walk to the closest gas station and hopefully they had quarters on. They'd put them quarters in. And if they didn't remember numbers, they would shit out of luck. The phone book was attached to the goddamn payphone.
That shit was thick as a motherfucker.
I remember I did.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember, that's crazy you said. I remember I had to.
Yeah, look, people.
Yeah, the gray,
You could
the
look
white and
people up.
yellow face.
Yeah. You're like, what was his name? He said, You said Johnson?
It was bigger than the Bible.
I said Johnson. There it is.
It got the city, the address.
The city address. You had to call it out. You better hope they was at home. Hope they was at home, bro. You better hope you ain't have a little nigga on the phone talking to somebody and you hear that beep beep. They don't click over. Motherfucker don't click over. No.
Hey, you gotta pay for that though.
Yeah,
You gotta pay for that.
Two-way calling.
Yeah.
Call waiting. I think
Yeah,
it's
call waiting.
Call waiting.
Hell yeah, you had to pay for that shit. All of these calls, yo, you will be high as hell, bro. If you call somebody out of state or out of country, hey man, call 1-800-collect.
Crazy.
And now look at technology.
Yo, you get video calls right in China.
Everybody got a phone, man. Nigga walking down the street, 80 years old, got a phone. Look, they handing out phones free.
I remember you said that they were doing something on the corner one day, giving out.
Yeah, they giving out phones everywhere for free.
Your grandma got a Facebook.
Back in the day when phones just hit the scene, you know what I'm saying? You had to been doing all right to have a phone. It was $300, $400, $500 just for the cheap Nokia, man. The flip shit. Now Esau is handing out phones left and right, free. You know, no strings attached.
No contract.
No contract, no
I
nothing.
had to have a contract back.
Yeah. The time you come up to these things, I was walking in a Kroger and they was, what the hell these niggas doing out here? You know, free phone, free service, nothing down. I was like, yo, what's the cat? He's like, ain't no cat. He looked at me like I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you just gotta use the phone once a month. You know, I was like, okay. So I might come back. I already got 2 phones. He's like, come on, they was looking at me like I was stupid and crazy for not getting a free phone. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibration they're pushing. Like, brother, come on, man. You got 2 phones? Get another one. It's free.
Give it to somebody.
Like, look at it, man. It's legit. It's not. I mean, they decent phone. A lot of people gonna jump on it because they're trying to get everybody ready for that. Like, connected into the, into the system, the wealth, on that vibration for when they push that C-hip.
That's why they gave flip phones out of here.
Right. A nigga that don't have a phone, man, when the C-hip is presented, he's gonna be reluctant. Yeah, he's gonna be looking like, man, I ain't even got a phone. I don't know. Nah, I'm good. I was good. Unless I have to take it, you know what I'm saying? Because when they first,
was alike.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get a phone.
Because when they first push this C-hip, it's not gonna be a mandatory thing. They're gonna persuade the masses. It's gonna be a convenience and a comfort to the people. So a nigga that ain't got a cell phone or ain't even on some type of level of technology, he ain't gonna be persuaded during that time.
They do it an easy path.
Yeah. So they want all these people on a certain type of level, man. So they look at it like, oh shit, that's the new shit. Yo, I can do what? I can do this, and I get some credit. Everybody's doing it. Once the masses start doing it, Jake, man, he's gonna jump right on.
Look at the bus. Y'all see that bus?
Yep.
See the bullshit they pushing on the bus?
Jake gonna jump right on board, man. Especially when they get Hollywood, man. And that's going to be the heavy influence is when Hollywood starts pushing and persuading these people to take it, man. Going back to the so-called black sitcoms and TV shows, that's what you're going to see in these shows, man. They're going to normalize it normalize is not even a good word to use, man. Above normalization, Right. Yeah, second nature, man.
Everybody, like I said, everybody's so convenient. They just want convenience. Everybody's lazy, and everybody's so time constricted now. So anything that can save you a little bit of time, like, oh shit, I'm all for it. Oh yeah, oh my God, save 5 minutes. I'm for it. You got it, bro.
First, finish it up. Ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh.
Right. And that's the problem. The majority of our people don't know what's good. They don't know what, like the scripture says, the wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. They think Jesus Christ, white man Jesus, be good to everybody, all nations are the same, donate to charity, open the door for women, go to job, work their job, raise their kids. That's being good. They don't know what good is according to the scripture, right? They don't know what love is according to the scripture.
Don't hurt nobody.
Yeah, don't murder.
Nobody.
I ain't murdered. I ain't never stole nothing in my life. But this nigga wicked as hell. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said, I ain't never stole. I raised my kids. I worked my job. I worked a school job. I was in the church. I was a deacon. I was this. I was that. I'm a good. I voted. According to the laws of the land on paper, he's a good guy.
Where do you learn that from?
Yeah. But here it is, the Most High Yahweh is looking at this nigga like he is wicked as hell, man. Because of all the doctrines and philosophies that he's involved in, man.
And it's pushing. He accept no.
Yeah.
He eat anything the hell he want.
Right.
He allowed every goddamn thing. And he's for whores being whores. He's
God.
his daughter
He's
out
breaking
there.
all the laws, statutes, commandments, and he's persuading men to do so, man. You know?
I was called Steve Harvey in my head.
Yeah. He got his whole beard shut off, and he'll grow a mustache.
Yeah.
You know? That's the violation of these jobs. A lot of these jobs, man, he still don't even want you to have a beard, man. But he'll let you have a mustache.
And he don't say nothing. They just good.
Crazy.
They just good law-abiding citizens.
That's crazy. That shows you that he has actually, set up things that cause you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to air and go off. But here it is. If he don't want you to have a beard, why not have the mustache either?
Right,
oh yeah,
right.
You can't have no facial hair. That means beard, mustache,
Eyelashes.
sideburns.
And eyelashes.
You know what I'm saying? What's the whole point of having no beard? But here it is, you can have the biggest mustache going all into your face, coming off the side with the handlebars. That shit don't make no goddamn sense, bro. That don't make no goddamn sense. And like the brother was going into earlier, he's setting a standard on what a good, upstanding, nice guy is supposed to look like. No
gentlemen. They
right into the basically that image of the so-called white man. Clean, shaved, no beard, suit, high, nightly,
talk proper.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk like he's educated.
Smooth.
Hold the door.
Roof, come on.
Hold the door open.
Come on.
Yeah. Hold the door open for the women.
Yeah.
But they take a suit off, throw it in the mud for them.
Right.
In the rain.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
you got to run on a date and it starts raining, take the jacket.
Yeah.
It's a puddle, baby.
Hold
Have
on,
them walk it over. You got to pick up the old wet jacket and put it back on.
Hey. Just talk to everybody. Just nice. Accept everybody.
Okay,
It don't matter what it is.
Remember them old niggas that would hold the door and here there was a lot of people coming. Next thing you know, they did 15, 10 minutes. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, no, we got it. Someone even offered, I'll hold it. No, I got it.
It's being nice.
And hold the door for 28 goddamn minutes.
Nice. Hey, matter of fact, hey, give me the definition. Somebody give me the real definition. Nice.
Oh, that shit needs to be
It
nice.
means fool. You're a fool.
Yeah, yep. Hey,
No?
somebody get the definition of gentleman too. Because that goes into being a weak man. Yeah, I know it should be self-explanatory.
What it say? What it say? Hey, what it say? That's why you need a guy like me.
Yeah.
It says the
You
word.
sure ain't never had a security like me.
It says the word nice in the etymology. It says foolish, ignorant,
Woo!
frivolous, senseless,
What?
careless, clumsy.
Hey, I got that say la 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 la. Then we got that airhead look. La 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 la. Yeah, right.
It says careless,
You
clumsy.
talk to everybody. Hey, neighbor. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
it's a nice
how you
guy.
doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, you need some money? Here.
Nice guy.
This fucking
You
this
knock on the
bushel.
door because you got a Bible in your hand or track or you passing a plant this from some event or festival. A nice person will let you in the house. Yeah, come on, brother. I'm cooking some food. Come on, sit down, grab you a seat. You hungry?
So,
You know?
and now they'd be like,
Walk in the goddamn house.
they want you to be like somebody broke you. Then you go home, somebody in your house stealing shit. They done broke into your house. They want you to be like, hey man, I forgive you.
They're all Christian. Yeah, Christianity teaches you niggas how to be nice, bro.
Hey, I'm not mad at you. You know?
Hey, that shows you that Christianity is bullshit, man. Because they teach you that forgive and forget, turn the other cheek. But here it is. They found out.
Get
you
along.
a-
Get along.
Yeah, kind of that too. But here it is. They found out you a Hebrew Israelite.
That's your predator.
They said, oh, JoJo's son, he's a Hebrew Israelite. So-called white. What happened to forgive and forget?
That's something you're right.
Yeah. What happened to forgive and forget, turn the other cheek? Nah, their eyebrows went down towards you and they stayed there. They know, man, we forget you, brother. Whatever you want to believe, you know? Hell no, they talking about you behind your back, constantly trying to persuade you to come back into, these doctrines and philosophies, man. They can't never let that go, you know? That's all, man. These religions and doctrines, man. There's no truth.
They judge you off your credit now. They judge you off your bags. They judge you off your record.
It's okay for them to judge.
Yeah. Now
You do it.
Now here it is. It's the forgiving, right? Country. Go in front of the judge. Be like, well, judge, I have mercy. Can you show me some mercy? Pull up his record. Bring that guy. Bam! 10 years. Get him there. Get him out of my court. Fuck I'm telling you, yo, this is the most hypocritical fucking country ever. Tell you to be a nice guy. Read that again. They tell you to be nice. They tell you to be nice. But when you go to the goddamn courtroom, they not nice. You should not pay court calls. They don't avoid them motherfuckers. Go ahead.
It says careless, clumsy, weak, poor,
what?
needy.
Oh, they said what? Clumsy?
Yep.
Weak,
poor, needy, simple.
And that's how people became poor in this country. They were fucking nice. They should. Hey, if anything, all Americans would have shit out and just throw this shit up. Got it.
Somebody get Isaiah 32:9.
It says stupid, silly.
Oh, what? It said what?
Stupid.
So if you're nice, you're what?
Stupid.
Say it again. So if you're nice, you're what?
Stupid.
Come on, man. You got it.
Silly, foolish, ignorant, unaware, literally not knowing.
What the first Peter just said? Be vigilant. Go ahead.
It says foolish, ignorant, unaware, literally not knowing.
Somebody get Jeremiah 4:22.
Yo, good. And again, for average so-called American, here it is. They want you to be nice to a pedophile. They want you to be nice to a murderer. They want you to be nice to a thief. Somebody that mess with another man's woman. And that's what Esau wants you to do. Just be a passive or an idiot, man. They just don't care about nothing. But you better pay my taxes. Better take your ass to work. Yeah, I don't care what. I don't care if you drink, drugs, but keep that hamster wheel turning.
This is Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. You know, so, I was gonna say this whole world is opposite. You know, like the brother was bringing out as far as like the Boism, the certain things about how to conduct yourself in society is truly wickedness, man. You're supposed to conduct yourself as the scriptures say.
To tell you, man. Then they got this image, especially here in fucking Virginia. Every fucking woman is a feminist. So they done paint a man image. Oh my God, men are wrong and evil. So now the agenda is to reconstruct the man. And that's the image. They want you men to be nice. Because they promote men shouldn't be angry. Men shouldn't fight. They shouldn't want to do that. They should want to work out. They should want to do. They want a man to be just like that.
It's the saying in the word, man. Cut off the head, the body shall die. And it's not the man, the head of the household, man. So the whole rest of the house is done for.
You want other women? Oh my gosh, you're toxic.
Read that definition for nice again. Bring out Jeremiah 4:22.
This definition for nice in the etymon, it says foolish, ignorant, senseless, careless, clumsy, weak, poor, needy, simple, stupid, silly, foolish, ignorant, unaware, literally not knowing.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, and verse 22. For my people is nice.
And that's pretty right. Now you good, bro.
For my people is foolish. They have not known.
They are nice.
Go ahead. Stop read that again.
For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but they're nice.
It's nice to me.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
Yeah, now jump to Isaiah 32.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 32, and verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ears to my speech.
Yeah, like one of the definitions for nice was careless, man. And hey, these women, hey, they're nice as well. Man. They consider themselves nice people, good upstanding citizens. You know, they try to do quote unquote the right thing.
Women are evil as hell.
You know, but there it is. They're evil as hell, man. You know, they're very careless, man. They're against the order that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has established on the earth, and it's supposed to be on high. Okay, concerning the man being over the woman, you know, and the man being under Yahweh Shai.
And it's crazy because they really do push that women are more righteous than men.
Yeah.
So they're trying to push it as if women are just also nice because they speak to you.
But he was cheating, girl. Yeah. But here it is when the girl, let's flip the script. The woman was cheating. She don't get the same heat that the man gets. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because when, like, majority of the time, when the man's so-called cheating, really, he ain't really doing nothing wrong according to the scripture, man. If the woman ain't got a man, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the women, when she cheats, she's in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know, regardless of what the situation is, she's sleeping around with another man. Hey, man, she's in the wrong according to the scripture.
Right? They make it, you know, well, according to Esau, women do no wrong.
Yeah.
And that's why they're trying to revamp the whole American society after a woman. Right. Because they make it seem like women are just nice creatures.
Yeah.
That's why everybody feel they should just protect the woman because they just nice. That's why they want men to be That's why they want men to be nice. Chase her because and then the new image of it's everything is a woman. Cat woman.
Yeah, there's one that's a rock.
Woman. Everything a woman there.
I think the problem is a rock.
But see, they demonize men. Oh my God, men are fools. They're patriarchy. They're evil. They fight. They kill. They put men to death. They this and that. And they have women, a bunch of women. They screw everything. Men are stupid. That's what they say. Men are stupid. So they package that. They took it back in. And let's go put more women.
Yeah, Proverbs 30 and 20.
No, you good, brother. I'll read it. I got it.
Yeah, bring that up. Because Esau, and I'll say it after.
Nice.
This is Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman.
He's a nice guy.
She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness.
Yeah, Esau's behind that. Esau's constantly giving a mouth play. Oh, girl. It's okay, girl. You ain't doing no wrong.
You ain't bleeding.
Good. Keep on doing that. You ain't doing no wrong. You ain't right. Come on, you can have many as you want. Go, girl. He in there cheering her on, man. Read it again,
Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and says, I have done no wickedness.
She said she's done no wickedness because what is pushed in this society, man, that these women can sleep around, that is okay, man. That you could be a mo, all right? You could go both ways. That you could be a slut, you could be a whore, you could shake your ass out here and it's okay, man. You know what I'm saying? You could do all these things and it's okay in this society as long as you go to work, as long as you take care of your kids, all right? As long as you pay your taxes and pay your bills, it's okay, man. You know? I got a quick piece that's going into that definition that Dario was bringing out. Let's go to Proverbs 1 and let's skip down to verse 22, straight to the point. It says, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Everybody's a fucking push over there. Nice. They love this place. But you being fucking pushed over, being oppressed.
Yeah.
With no blame out.
Right.
With no batted up. You know. Here it is. You trying to be the best American. Is you can be your voting. You know, you causing no problem, no pushback. You're not saying anything about nothing. Living in America. But you think you're doing the right thing. But the whole time you get being fucked, man. Yeah. The whole time, you know, the rights are being taken. Well, you don't have no rights. You can't own a house anymore. You don't even own your car. You don't own anything. And what did it say in the New World Order? You will own anything. You will not own anything.
Right.
You will like.
Yeah. They're not doing nothing. They're not doing nothing for their future, man. And we're not talking about your future in America, man. You know, we're talking about the future concerning the kingdom, man. That's why the scripture says, store your riches in heaven, man. You know, not on earth. So they're doing nothing on this earth from their grace period and the time that Yahweh has given them, you know, pushing towards their future, which will last forever.
They're going to be insane. But
yeah.
It was an essential
right. A lot of our people, when they get to the kingdom, they're going to be like, man, I could have got that, this, I could have been and had more than what, you know, because our people are going to have things and stuff in the kingdom.
What did they say when we left Egypt back in the day?
Right.
They said, hold on, you brought us out here
Yeah. Bring it, take us
We
back.
could have went back. Hey, what did the scripture say prior to them being delivered? They said Pharaoh increased the bond.
Yeah, increase it.
So he made it even worse.
Worse.
So for niggas to leave that and say, you know what, Moses, it was better than you go
And,
back.
and furthermore, they borrowed a lot from the Egyptians.
Yeah, when they left,
They borrowed a lot from the Egyptians. So here it is.
they had stuff.
Your ass just come on back. They're gonna be like, hold on. I want, remember that all that gold
gave
cups
you
I
shit.
gave you and let you borrow? Yeah, I need them back.
Yeah.
So they knew that they would have to go back into captivity. On top of that, they knew they would have to be in a debt, so to speak, to the Egyptians, man. You know? Hey, that's heavy, bro. Because here it is, they were just, you know, they were kind of borrowing, knowing they wasn't going to give it back. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew that, okay, yo, let me get that. They got borrowed, and then we get this, and then we get
They
that.
saw what hey, the Lord
Oh, they
afflicted,
wouldn't go play that.
the Lord afflicted their firstborn,
Yeah.
attack their wealth, with their cattle and stuff. And what Israel said, yeah, we know what the Lord did. Now, when we go back, they didn't. I guess they didn't put two together. If we go back to slavery, they're gonna fuck us real bad because we were the reason why they lost all their shit. But that just shows you Israel and had no consideration of what Egypt, the Egyptian would have did to them.
Right.
They just said we were comfortable. At least we could eat bread, stand,
Well, like
shit,
God,
do the same shit here. I'd rather go back to it.
like Yahweh Shah said, man. He said, what scares Yahweh Shah, though he did many miracles, yet they believed him not. You know? So,
And then Moses did that. And they did what?
Hey, that's beautiful that you said that, because they saw Pharaoh's army get taken, you know, into the water.
Oh, they saw the water split.
Don't you think the people that heard about that, don't you think they're having some type of anger?
They saw the chariot.
Israelites. They were willing to take that wrath. They were willing to step before that council.
So when they would have came back, they would have been like this.
They were willing to go to that council.
Man.
That we're going to deal with what the Lord did. We're going to just go and deal with all that. Maybe don't deal with it. Maybe don't let us back in and accept it. We're willing to do that. Moses is too heavy out here, man. I can't sleep right at night. This manna is getting old. I'm tired of it, man.
I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Oh my chicken.
Complaining and shit. Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, like, man,
I can't wake up in the middle of the morning and eat the
Right.
I gotta eat it right now. Something's good.
Yeah, we was working hard in Egypt, but man, we had some things that we like to do.
I miss them little shows they had.
Yeah. You know?
Oh, you know them shows. You know them niggas had some wicked ass shows they were showing up.
Yeah.
Men with wigs.
Yeah. But I mean, as beautiful as you said, because Pharaoh increased their labor. You know, he increased their labor. So that means there was the Israelites were on a level of they were in hard bondage, but you know, there were certain things going on in their bondage that they had a slight enjoyment. Yeah, you know, just like in our captivity now. You know, less in that time period. You know, for Pharaoh to even up the ante on their work program. You know, and them not just completely die out. You know,
They had to give us some type of leisure.
yeah, God. You know, so there were certain things going on.
And, you know, Egypt had them great little shows. They had gods for every
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
So, you know, they had talent shows.
Right.
Same thing you got here. They had there.
God.
Yeah, really.
Certain
Women
things,
dancing.
yeah, certain things that
You know, little activities they had.
and they had their livelihood amongst
Yeah.
their community of what the Israelites were that they could, you know,
And they bought
be amongst
slaves.
themselves.
So you know they had people from other nations there,
God.
just being whatever. This what they call America spiritual Egypt. So what do you think they got that from? The same thing they was doing here, that leisure, that shows, and extravagant plays and performances. Look at how the way they drew the art. You know they had their own type of music. Bro, everybody came to Egypt.
And they put the blood over the doorpost.
Yeah.
So they had a place where they resided. A lot of people think when we were in Egypt, we were just all in chains, not free work. We all sat in lines and chains to the next
Did
day.
this all day.
And this thing, Esau came by and gave us food. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You went back to your house or your little area, your community, so to speak, man. You got up in the morning, you were required to work hard.
Yeah, and after work you might have went to after hours more.
You know?
You know,
Yeah,
This shit even
you might have did something that you did then now, or
Right.
now then.
Right.
Even my slavery, they had that little weekend little thing they had.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you know, you might have to go to the beach and be surrounded by a bunch of pirates.
But the point, he's
I
just
got
showing,
no
we're just showing you, man. Yo, Jake, they're fucking stubborn. They're idiots. That's why these two guys gotta go. You know, 'cause Jake don't. They're stupid, nice people.
Nice guy.
They're nice guys. You know, but we hate each other, but they're nice guys.
You got it. I got three sides. Do you have one? Oh, okay, kind of. This is Proverbs. Let's skip it up to the top. This is Proverbs 1:1. It says the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment and equity, to give subtlety to the simple.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing you can have. Wisdom that comes from above. That's why That's what the Lord chose. What did He say? He chose the low.
Yeah, foolish things.
The foolish
Right,
things to
right.
confound the wise in this place. Because now you understand it. And Esau marvels at that. How the hell do we know that much food?
That's a miracle in
Yeah,
itself.
that's a miracle.
That's
That's
how
how they know it's going from the
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's how these elite Edomites know that the Most High is real. You know, He said we did all this. They went through all these captivities. And here it is. They out here speaking about the future, man.
And nothing too. Us being actual like men that study all of these philosophies and things that Esau comes out with, we know where it comes from. And we all understand it gets these people nowhere in life.
Right.
All the ideology, we understand that all these ideologies come from gods and entities that came from the empires before us. And it was up there. That's why eventually the Lord destroyed them.
Right.
And the Lord is going to destroy this place. Right? That's why we're telling our people the only hope that you have is this. This is it. This right here, but with the head cornerstone that people refuse. Yahweh Shah in a world because they think they got so much other things that's so important. But here it is, the Lord created all things. So He's the ultimate. He's the what? Alpha and the Omega.
If I may say, we weren't in these secret councils amongst these elite world leaders. We weren't in these particular rooms when they were going through these particular discussions, the particular agendas they wanted to see on the face of the earth. Esau saying we had security. We knew none of these niggas was in there. How did they know about this?
And they actually speak this. They can say anything.
Yeah. They look at their members. Council tonight. You want all y'all there. How did these guys? They were supposed to screen all themselves.
Black ass nigga.
How did they know about it? We talked about this 15 years ago.
We got an informant amongst us.
Yeah. So they say we don't live in infiltrate.
They got all them. They pull all them rappers out.
God. It's all through the spirit fire. I'm gonna keep reading on. It says to give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and increase in learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
Right? So you're gonna increase. You're gonna get better. Fly what you read. Fly. You're not just gonna be a hero. You can be a doer. Again, like me and his brother was talking about earlier. Lord gave us the passcode. Again, play Grand Theft Auto. You didn't know them back in the cheat code. But you actually got to run out of help.
Yeah.
And
there was a situation you couldn't get out of it. There was no way. You had 5 stars, you're surrounded, freeze.
Yeah, you ran out of bullets.
Tank coming down the street, you got a plane over it.
6 stars on it.
That's the type of situations that we're about to come into, man. We're about to be in situations like, okay, there's no way out of this, man. The only way we're going to get out of it, is the pastor. That's what the scripture says, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the, the stability in that time. So the Lord is going to deliver us, Lord willing, out of those particular situations where there's no way out. When you got 5 stars,
and certain things, we understand that some certain things is going to be a phone. But a lot of things that close doors, they got brothers that we can talk, converse with.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that you can change.
Right. Prayer as well.
Prayer. Yep.
Like the scripture says, only some demons you can't. Hey man, some demons you can't get rid of without prayer and fasting. prayer and fasting.
And then that Elder Gabar just made a lesson about that.
Yeah.
Then we even go into the health benefits. Like, going to the account day, he fasted. And after that fast, he could look better than he ate the king's meat. So again, these scriptures have it's a very important to like know like put these stories in the country Bible so you can read the Bible to this day. Know? So again, that's why you don't ever forsake the time with brothers, you know, being around brothers and doing this lesson and just again just being more how you say it, more focused until the spirit, you know, the heads check, hands, whatever, you know.
Because this is all we got, man, you know. Like this wisdom, knowledge, truth, and understanding, you know, Yahweh Shai, and you know, the brothers. You know, like, hey, when all hell breaks loose, the fam, the ones you put a lot of time and effort in, and you thought were okay people were actually your true like friends in this world, so to speak. You know, even some of your family members, they're gonna turn their back against you, man, when the heat gets turned up. Man. We're demonized on a high level.
You know, get Elder Bar, New York. Remember when up there, he always said something that always stayed. So when he puts in time into different things, family, kids, etc., different people outside the truth, he always gets back there. He puts his time among brothers, the truth, he's never back there. You know, I always legendary, and always stay. You know, so very important where you put your time into. You know, right? So, well, give me a Revelation 21.
Oh yeah, we never brought that. Oh, I'm talking about his precept.
You got it. You got it.
The book of Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small.
Woo! Great matter or small. Read that again. That was good.
I get us about 6 chapters. Not mistaken.
And then somebody look up the word
Might
ignorant.
be 66. Might be 30.
I think you come out starting at 36, brother. Where it talks about the moon and the stars, the sun, the seven.
Hold on.
You look up the word ignorant.
Read that one more time. The book of Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small.
There we go.
This is a Google definition of ignorant, lacking knowledge or awareness.
Lacking knowledge and awareness. Our people lack knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and they lack awareness because they don't know the times that they're living in, man. You know, it's high time to wake out of sleep, wake out of your slumber, but they don't realize that they're living in the end times, man. They don't know that evil days are coming upon us. They don't know that Jacob's trouble, okay, is something you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans must go through, man. You know?
It started at 36.
Cool, bro.
Continuing on, it reads uneducated or unsophisticated.
Yeah, uneducated, man. Now, is that talking about uneducated on the wisdom of this world? No, it's talking about uneducated on this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding according to Scripture.
What president was that? It said having
Full knowledge of the Bible is better than all any college degree. It's better than a college degree. Yeah, any. Because these smart Edomites, you know, they know that, you know, that real knowledge. When you have the knowledge and understanding of the Scripture to be able to go into the breakdowns, you know, the different parables is the true knowledge. Yeah. You know, because even these what do they call scholars. Yeah, even these scholars, they kind of go into like the Roman Empire and break down certain things in the Scriptures, you know, on a certain level, man. You know, going into the history and stuff like that, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
All world history has to do it.
Exactly.
We're linked to world history, so no matter what.
And that's how we go into the commentary. You know, how you gonna go? You know, we didn't write these commentaries. You know, so they go into the commentaries. You know, go ahead. You want to talk?
Just or awareness about a particular thing.
Yeah, you know, and a lot of our people aren't aware, but Yahweh Shah has set men out over the four corners of the earth to, you know, shed light on these particular issues. Okay, you know, to give you knowledge and understanding if you will receive it. But we understand the majority of our people are not going to receive it, and they want to stay asleep and want to stay in that slumber state and mindset. Was that on? Go ahead with the brother's piece that we call Revelation 21. What was 21 in
Should be 12.
who had overcome it?
Should be 21 and 12.
Yeah, it's in the early. It's in the early part of the
21 and 12.
Give me second lecture. He was four. Talk about the outside being up the ground.
12 2.
Oh, two.
No, this is 2. Second edge is 2.
Second that's okay.
You got it?
It's 11.
My bad, I'm in the wrong book, but that's crazy.
What you got? Read 12. Read 12, bro.
And it's crazy because look, I'm in 12. And it's talking about
Yeah. The book of Revelation, chapter 21 and 12. And had a wall.
Keep reading, bro.
It had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates.
No, I think it's 20 and 12.
No, 12.
No, I'm saying no, but that's he's reading the right one in 21. But this is gonna go along with it. I just stumbled right across and looked at it. You know, Revelation 12, 10, and 11 go right along with it.
What you want? What thing for us? It says one. You get power of the mission. You got overcome. That's two. Yeah, 21 stuff.
That's clear, bro. That's clear, man. I thought I was 21, but I was 12. Yeah, it was 11. I'm just right along. Go right along with the spirit.
That is,
Yep. Yep.
That's it. You gotta go. Water.
Book of Revelation 21 and 7. He that cometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his.
Somebody, sorry, you was talking to him. That's all.
And I will be his power, and he shall be my son. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers,
The ones that didn't take, get right with the Heavenly Father before He brings back the news. And before y'all shall come back on the earth, will be destroyed. No, but the one that didn't overcome. Because what did you succumb to? The ways of the devil. Esau.
You had called.
You were fearful. You wasn't scared of the ways of this world. You took pleasure in the ways of this world. Because really you basically said, hey, Esau is my God, he's my power, so I'm going to worship this the image of America, the ways of America, and Esau is my master. So you so-called Negro, Latino, Hispanic, Native Americans with your fearful flag,
and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake burned with fire.
that's going to be hit, and this person will be hit with nukes. Now you're going to be destroyed. Your tongue's going to consume it in your mouth, your skin. You're going to be like a vapor. You're going to be destroyed. Any more?
Hey, read that first verse. Read the first verse you read again, and let this brother bring out segment of 16 to 75. Yeah, I believe that's where we started, right? Yeah,
Revelations 21 and 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power.
Yep.
And he shall be my son.
Go ahead, read that out.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 75. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt,
So the Most High is your God.
All right. Even going to the Psalms, even though I've walked the valley of the shadow of death, I should fear no evil. So even though things are getting bad, you should have no fear.
God. Verse 76. And the guide of them who kept my commandments and precepts, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai power.
Yeah, so he's the God of them that keeps his commandments and precepts. You know, that was seeking wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Go ahead, bro.
Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities
But
lift.
first you gotta know what's right, what's wrong. Before that, Romans 12 and 3, because you gotta go into the 5th chapter. It tells you, what is it? Let not your sin weigh you down.
Right.
And come back to the pit. Basically, going into the pit.
Right. Going right into the beginning of 76. A God of them that keeps the laws and commandments. You know? Like your brother said, you gotta know what's right and what's wrong.
That was a song will tell you, place my heart, you know, I will spirit to be that way.
Yeah,
So
Psalm 34.
Yep, so I want to fall over. Just slip.
Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sin.
When niggas are broken and niggas are hurt, what happens? It's more wickedness comes from trauma. That's why it's what you say, family can't kill. But people don't want to acknowledge that they're wrong.
And covered with their iniquity, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns.
Yeah, because if you don't take care of a place, what happens? Thorns, snare, weeds, it just isn't a little bad.
Upkeep.
It's
It's
not
not
upkept.
upkeep. Yeah, if you're not upkeeping your body, your life, you know, constantly fighting, constantly working. Hey, like your brother said, it's gonna be overgrown, grass growing over the sidewalk,
You ever seen a nice yard that was kept and then the person died and they just let the house go?
Yeah.
And you look at it, like, God damn.
Right. You know, it's a constantly fighting this truth, man.
That's a
We're
nigga.
constantly keeping our house in order, so to speak, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to constantly keep this over here, that over here, and I have to put the thorns growing into where the flowers,
You
and
gotta pick it,
you know what I'm
chill it.
saying?
You gotta
Yeah,
constantly trim your weight.
constantly, man.
We gotta go down there and,
Yeah,
you know.
I got a precept to go along. Is that it, on? Oh, no, I got one. Okay, fine, go ahead.
And let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Verse 77. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sin and covered with their iniquity, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man can travel through.
You can't go through. You can't go through no more. Through. You consume. You're done. All it can happen is you just get worse. And you see outside has to destroy. That's it. That's why.
The Briar Patch.
Yep.
Remember the old cartoon with the
Yeah.
remember the Briar Patch with the rabbit? I know y'all read that.
I don't know what you're talking about. You like 8 years old.
The rabbit in the Briar Patch.
You making that up. We don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, I will Google it. I will show you.
Google what is that about? Man? That was I remember, but I don't remember all the details. There's actually a word for the rabbit's name was oh man. The rabbit had a name too. Trying to find the rabbit's name too. It was just a
rare rabbit in the
Briar Patch.
bro.
Talk about y'all, man. See, we have a count.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
So y'all probably the only one that don't remember.
Briar Patch.
He the
Yeah.
youngest one. You the
Oh yeah,
youngest
now that
one.
was familiar.
And look,
Let
the
me
rabbit
see.
was dark. Look how dark the rabbit is in that joint, man. Rabbit's dead. That's Jake, man.
Oh, okay.
Rare rabbit, he got caught up in the fire pack. Yo, you gotta go with that, bro. I forgot the whole, details about, that book, but I got a precept. But hey, can that brother read that Revelation? Was it 21? Yeah, 21. So can you read that Revelation 21? I'm just gonna go over that. Yeah, 21 to 7. that one more time, bro. What?
The book of Revelation 21 and 7.
The second Sirach?
No, second.
You got that, right? Or y'all.
I got second.
Go ahead, bro.
Well,
You got it.
It's about 36. It's about-
Book of Revelation 21 and
I got
7.
Sirach 36.
He that overcometh shall inherit all things. And I will be his power. He shall be my son.
All right, I'm going to read Revelation 12 and 10. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power Yahweh and the power of his Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before Yahweh day and night, and they over.
Can't be the children. They black. They American.
Yeah.
They Hispanic. They Puerto Rican. They wicked. Look, they ain't even keeping the whole law. Lord, they out there teaching. They want to be American. They got mixed fabrics on, Lord. Look. They ain't keeping all of them. Look at the woman in there, man. Look at them. They all mold.
Yeah, yeah. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. Read that again. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death.
Hey, we should have brought that out yesterday when we were doing our lesson. Yeah, we should have brought that out
You know,
yesterday.
right there. Hey, where was our focus that time, man? The scripture. We don't love this life.
And love
We know
not
this
their
shit
lives
not right.
unto death.
Where was that?
I think y'all had
You want to say
Yeah.
Genesis 2,
Get that real quick.
and then you want me to start at the top?
This is second Ezra chapter 2.
Let's get to the point.
I'll start at verse 44. So I asked the angel and said, sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
Put on this. Put on this American attire right here. Gold chain, the saggy pants,
Tight ass
Crocs,
jeans.
tight jeans. Here, woman, put on this thong. This bitch walking around naked. Who's that black bitch that this on the show? Yeah, the bitch the bitch ain't had yeah. What's she saying? What you want this or something? Who was that? I think she was at the airport or something. Yeah.
Oh, somebody said it.
I know, I saw.
That's a black bitch. Yeah, her shit is out.
Y'all seen it in the group chat like a video? Was it a
Yeah.
video?
And you old niggas push this shit too on a certain level. It just got worse and worse, like we was going into earlier. You know, when that Freak Nick documentary comes out, a whole lot of
Uncle Luke and all of
you
them.
gonna have some explaining to do. You know, your grandkids,
Daddy.
your grandkids, your children gonna have some questions for you. So this whole time you told me to do this, to do that. Here it is, your ass. They're gonna speed up the video. 12 minutes and 32 seconds, and your ass will be right there on camera doing some wild crazy shit. You know, old school. What was the spring break shit? MTV. Girls Gone Wild. Yeah, old school Girls Gone Wild type shit. You got it. Who's free?
I got it. Was that it, Zariel? This is about 36 and 1. Where you want me to read all the way to? Have mercy upon me, or Sirach 36 and 1. Have mercy upon us, O Yahweh, power of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee.
And again, going back to people that come up from the whole world, all you gotta do is be good. You know, then it'll show that the Lord is only dealing with this one. It's not for the whole world. That's why it's very important to know history. Know how the Lord dealt with us, put us in captivity. Knowing even in the New Testament that Jacob was Jerusalem, all Israelites were not in Jerusalem. They were scattered and outside of Israel. Jerusalem. All you gotta do is go into history, and they'll be confounded all the time. You got it.
And can you read that first verse again?
Have mercy. Sirach 36 and 1. My bad, y'all. I got have mercy upon us, O Yahweh, power of all.
Hey, and the majority of our people, they're not seeking mercy from the Lord, man. You know, these people that come up to us, you know, out here in the highways and byways, they're not, you know, Hopefully the Lord will have mercy on me. I pray that the Lord have mercy on me. You know, quote unquote, you know what Jake will say, judgment day or Armageddon or whatever he says. You know, they think that they're okay. They think they're all right. They're walking around thinking they're
They
saved.
trying to make us.
Yeah.
They trying to teach
Yeah,
us
well,
something.
I'm saved. I'm good. If anything happens to me, I'll see you on judgment day, brother. And that chick said,
Oh,
I
yeah,
see you
yo,
on judgment
that
day,
shit.
brother. They walk around here like everything's all right.
Trying to teach us something.
Yeah, like I'm saved, brother, by the blood of Jesus Christ. You know, that's right. Yeah. He said, I prayed to Jesus Christ and I accepted him in my heart. He's in here. So if anything happens to me, I'm good.
You said where he at again?
Yeah, I prayed a simple plan. It's a simple. See, that's when we were bringing all those scriptures about the simple.
Yep.
You know, it's on people's mind. The simple.
I'm gonna start using it.
Yeah, that's what it says on these Christian tracks, man. You know, and Esau knows you're simple, so he said, "Hey, man, look, it's so simple plan of salvation. Tell you ain't more lot. No, you can be stupid and get this. Come on, man."
He said,
Yeah, just repeat after me. Yeah, I'll read it first. You repeat after me, and that's what these Christian pastors used to do. They still do, man. I remember back in the day, you know, the Christian pastor would go around knocking on doors, man. He'd been handing out tracts, trying to get more people in his church. He'd knocking on the door. Excuse me, brother. This is brother so and so from Temple Baptist Church. I'm the pastor down there on 21st Street. Hey, you know where you're going when you're dying.
Hey, shit, them people from what's that? The Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Them motherfuckers in my neighborhood the other day.
Yeah.
Knocking on the door. They came up talking to me, talking about, look, man, I can't say this to y'all. We don't believe the same God.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta go up.
Yeah, that's a little bit different than Christianity.
What's the same? It's the same in
It's
the same
type.
place. What
Yeah,
you were saying, they knocking on the door.
Exactly.
But it's real life shit.
Yeah. You know, they're like, you know where you're going when you're dying. They're like, no, you said if you don't accept Jesus Christ in your heart, you're gonna be burned in a terrible place called hell. You'll be tormented forever and ever. They said, oh my God, hell? He said, hi? He said, hell? He said, yes, it is high, ma'am. You know? He said, well, but it's easy. You can get out of it. All you gotta do is accept this simple plan of salvation. And after you get some so-called saved, oh, hold on, now there's other things that came. You ain't tell us all this, Pastor. Now you got to pay your tithe. You need to be going to church. You know, you need to be doing this and that. You know, they hit you with all that later on after you're so-called saved. You know, to get you in there, like the scripture says, they set up snares and traps.
they got you up there.
Yeah, once you're saved, you need to come down. You need to fellowship, brother. You come and discuss. We'll introduce you to the church. You know, that they set you up the whole church in front of everybody. And this brother just got saved. Everybody claps. You know, it's all a show, man. You know, it's all theater. You know, and also it's nothing but a business. You know, just these
Money scheme.
so-called Christian pastors going out and reaching out to the community. That's nothing but a business. What's the word? A marketing strategy, man.
Money scheme and a tax write-off.
Yeah. He's like, I'm promoting my business. I'm putting the name out there. Temple Baptist Church, going out there, cookout on Friday. We got to gather for the kids. Vacation Bible school. And you like playing basketball? They try to hit all goddamn parents. Whatever they like to do.
Tax
You know what I'm saying? Concert. Man, we got the youth ministry. We got the choir. Man, you like to sing? You know, daycare pro. Free daycare program. Oh, Jake said what? On Sundays, I just drop my kids off and go. I ain't got to be at church. I go to church. You remember the church bus used to go around in the hood and the ghetto? Yeah. Wow, yo. This is so. Yo. Come on, kids. Get on the church bus.
This house.
Got the y'all go on for 4 hours. Yes.
And then what happened? Some type of pedophile, rape case.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Con. Right. Yeah,
that's what happened. It was crazy stuff that they had with Richmond.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, boy, they had buses. All through that shit.
Because you put Jesus on the side of your bus, you know, in front of your church, you have a Bible in your hand, and people all of a sudden trust you. You know, and he saw, hey, a lot of people, like you said, capitalize on that. I'm not gonna get little kids in a place of the spirit. And how I need them to trust me. Christian pastor.
That's the real trap house.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on it.
You know, let me structure myself. Just a read up background. All right, what is a Christian pastor?
Good, man.
Oh, I got to change my tie. I got to get some suits. You know, and now suits, you ain't got to
Gotta be
spend a lot of
nice.
money. Salvation Army.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, you got to be nice. You know, put on that little swagger, that persona. I got it.
Cut my beard off.
Yeah. And it was like, smooth face. You know, gotta conceal my identity. Cover these tattoos up, long sleeves. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 2, it says, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey, the Lord's about to do that very soon. You got it.
Like we was going into earlier. Yep. He's about to visit the world which he made. We're supposed to be out here warning our people from the Lord, man.
Persuade men by the terror of the Lord.
Con.
We just told you, hey, the Lord destroyed Egypt, ancient Egypt, Babylon, the emerging Persian Medes, the Assyrians.
Hey, the plagues of Egypt. The Lord said he's bringing greater plagues than the plagues of Egypt. So if the plagues are going to be greater than the plagues of Egypt, how do you think the ultimately after the plagues what's going to happen? You know, concerning the great destruction.
That you know, and those times he allowed. That's crazy because he even tell you in the Bible that he stirred nations up. He broke, like it had leagues that he had, and he would break them up so they could stir tension. And they said, you know what? We riding on them goddamn Babylonians. They were coming with all this power. And then, bro, battles with men. You gotta think about it. You know the Lord had to put a spirit on these men to march. Not we gonna get jets, planes. We'll march for months. Yo,
maybe a year.
Months?
It might take you 6 months to get to a particular area.
What season was that? I think it was either I forgot what season. I don't know what season. I forgot what it was a moment in for March through the winter. It down into I forgot where it was. And it said he lost a lot of men by going down there. I forgot what his name was, man. But you know the Lord had, that's all of the Lord that have men gather up like that and go to war. Same thing now. And men got slaughtered, women got slaughtered, children were taken as captives, man. Yep. You got it. Yeah. Yep.
And as thou what as Salakia verse 4, as thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. And let them know the
by the righteous men that left good name. You got it.
And let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no power but only thou, O Yahweh. And how do we know that there's only one power? There's no other power but the Lord. As it was speaking of before in the previous verses, the destructions that the Lord has brought before our enemies. Right. These nations, other gods did not deliver them. You could go and read the story. I think it was where their Dagon god kept falling over.
Yeah.
And and they had got hemorrhoids from taking the Ark of the Covenant.
Bad too.
Where was their God then?
Yeah.
Right.
Hey man. And then what was that? And then what was they tried to set up their God right next to
they got the fifth guy. They kept falling over.
They eventually broke.
Yep. So it said the angel of the Lord kept coming in there slamming that motherfucker on the ground, man.
And another thing too. I'm glad you said that. What did they have to do to Dagon?
They had to keep picking them up.
Come on.
Oh, yo, look, I was reading Baruch the 6th chapter the other day. And Wisdom of Solomon tell you that these guys can't even protect themselves. Can't let the dust, can't wipe the dust off themselves. Can't stop the bugs from eating on their flesh or their wood or their whatever they made out of.
That's why they always had their priests. Priests had to be workers. They had to protect. That's why they had to put locks and bars.
Yep. They tell you that in Baruch. Yep. I'm gonna keep reading if that's cool.
See, that's why I always said that. In that going into that, watch the movie Unbox.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, because then it took because
you got it, bro. What did Leonidas do with the Israelites? Do that damn spear, man, and hit. Yo, if you a God, how you bleeding, man? Yeah. Come on, man. Salakia. The spirit hit me, man.
Yeah, just when Dan he said, give me Unbox. And that was the countrymen was like basically their hope. Mm-hmm. And they was all full of birth before Dan came in the head of the Unbox. They all, no more rain, they were struggling.
dying.
Drought. But then he had to go to the damn city and go fight for the head of fucking Alba. Damn near died. Lost the two homeless.
It says, verse 6, show new signs and make other strange wonders, glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath, take away the adversary, and destroy the enemy. Make the time short, remember the covenant, and
the Lord is saying, make it time short.
For the elect sake.
Days are going fast as hell.
For the elect sake, like we were going into earlier, man, constantly crying into the Lord, man.
It's already the 5th month of this year.
Yeah, time's sped up, man. You know how you
Shit.
Remember when you were younger, man, you know how you go outside and play all day, go in the house, go back out, play again, go out, do this, do that. Man, it felt like a day would never end. Remember being you know what I'm saying, just going through being in school and class, dealing with particular things. Time seemed like forever. Being in church. You was only in church for 2 hours, but goddamn, that shit felt like 10 hours compared to today's 6 hours. Yeah. You like, God damn, you still looking to watch? I swear the clock moved slower back then. 30 minutes back then was like 5 minutes today, or 10 minutes today. Y'all about y'all shine sped up the time, man. And even these scientists are seeing that, man. They're saying the earth is spinning faster on its axis. So hey, the Lord has sped up the time, man. Hey, the weeks go by faster, the months go by faster, and it gets faster and faster as we get further, to the end destruction.
Verse 8, it says, make the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works.
We're doing it.
Let him that escapes be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people.
Yeah, so the nuke's going to clean up the rest of people that thought they escaped from sword, the plague, thought they was in good case. We took the MOTP and thought it was in a good case, then the nuke's going to hit them. You got it.
Let verse 10, smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we.
It's just like the brother brought out in Xerxes and 300. He kept saying he was a god. So white men think he's a god that can't be touched.
Yeah.
He said there's no other but us.
Yeah. And that's going into history. That movie 300, man.
It's like what was it? He took the Lord debased Antiochus.
Yeah.
Made his body fucking stink. Right. He debased
Nebuchadnezzar.
Made him turn his ass to an animal. What were the monsters of these men? I can't be God.
If I may say, it was considered ludicrous to go against the Persian Empire when it was at its height. Going back to King Xerxes being considered a god on the earth. It was considered ludicrous. That's why when Alexander the Greek, swept through and took down, the Persian Empire so quickly, it was like, whoa, wow, yo, these people would have never thought of even going against the Persians, and being able to do it so quickly. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It was crazy because seeing how the Lord took care of each of Egypt. It wasn't a nation that took care of Egypt.
Right.
The Lord called this America, spiritual Egypt. The same way he took that, he took care of Egypt. So they ain't gonna beat this like when they say Isaiah 63. Lord, behold, I look for anybody. No, but behold, I deliver. Yeah, I was going to destroy this place.
And like the scripture says, this deliverance from this captivity will be far greater than the deliverance from our past captivity. Like the scripture says, no longer is, if somebody can get that, no longer is delivered from the land of the north.
I'm gonna finish reading right. Verse, it's only 2 more. It says, verse 11, gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thou them as from the beginning. O Lord, O Yahweh, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. And what the Lord's going to read here is how the Lord's going to have mercy upon us, man. The deliverance is going to be greater than what the
Right,
deliverance was
right.
from Egypt, man.
Right.
From ancient Egypt. Did you find it?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 15. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them.
Read up. Read first.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushai liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
That's right, because the deliverance out of the land of the north, concerning America is going to trump the deliverance out of Egypt. Hey man, we left out of Egypt walking. Hey, we're leaving up out of this place on ships, man, on the chariots. We're leaving out of this place on so-called UFOs, man. Hey man, water ain't gonna be coming down on Esau's armies, man. Fire is gonna be coming down on Esau's army. Laser beams, man.
Because the Lord said he was going to destroy the world by water.
Right. So it's gonna trump, the deliverance from the deliverance of the Israelites out of the land of Egypt, man. And it's gonna be talked about, forever in the kingdom. Because again, you gotta realize nobody ever should have known. That was the case when we walking around. Right. We can wrap it up. Yeah. That was it.
Hey, Lord, you want to wrap it up. Lord's going to let us fly. Again, we'll give all praise on the glory to
Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kakadash.
Give honor to the apostles, GMS, that we learned from. Please bless the salvation to the hopeful elect, to the sisters tuning in, to the Israelite scattered, Israelite corners that are scattered before. Shalom.
Shalom.
A Bible ball.
A Bible ball.